is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm Brayathorn. How's it going? Good can ASMR right there. That is not good. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. I feel like we just streamed yesterday, you know? But we're back, and I got a nice little surprise in the mail today. Something I was expecting for Thursday came in today. But on the other hand, I was also expecting this like 3 weeks ago. And now we're like 8 days away from the pre-release for Pitch Black. But guess what? Three boxes of Abyss Eye, and right on time. I will be pre-ordering elsewhere next time. But I got another nice little thing with that. Because it was such a delay, I was like, can I just order something and you just throw it in there? And I was like, because it had been weeks already. I was like, I would like, I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, I'd like this, this, and that. He was like, well, we're out of this and that, but we have some of these. I was like, give me a couple of those. And he was like, I'll send you one. And then he invoiced me to the wrong email address. So it took another extra week for me to realize, wait, where is my shipment? But it's Crystal Gathering. This is a coin collection thing, a coin set thing. There's a coin in here and like one pack of Crystal Gathering, which is a Chinese set that is essentially prismatic evolutions. But as it goes with simplified Chinese card sets, there is an exclusive card. And this is one I really, really want. It's a Sylveon in the style of the terastallized SIRs from Prismatic Evolutions. I'll talk about that in the video when we open this thing. The odds, not good. We have one pack. It's not happening. But, you know, I'll just have to order some actual Crystal Gathering stuff to look at. But anyways, hi, everybody. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Observer Thoughts. How you doing? Welcome in. Natty the Panda, welcome in. Rurutu, how's it going? Soon, TM. But now, I'm here now. I forgot I don't have an ASCII keyboard. It'd be kind of cool to have an emote that's just the TM thing. So you can have it, but it's like sort of biased to the left to be closer to a word right before it. I should do that. Chris, thank you for being in both chats. I appreciate it. What's up? How's it going? How much are these? Infinite DLC Pokemon. Yeah. How much are these? Well, these now, I mean, you try to buy one of these, like 120 bucks for a box of Abyss Eye. And I pre-ordered it for less than that, which is nice. But by the time, actually, they've gone down in price with upcoming, with the English set coming out, where the cards are going to be worth more, and maybe the hit rates will be lower, but if you do hit, it'll be worth, it's whatever. So by the time he finally shipped these out, the same shop had these boxes, I guess, just in stock and $20 off. So I was like, why did I pre-order? I should not do that. Yeah. So yeah, didn't pre-order this or GTA 6. That's a whole other topic, of course. I also don't have a PS5, so it's honestly really like one of my favorite game series is Grand Theft Auto. I'm not alone in that. A lot of people love that game series, which is why the upcoming release of GTA 6 is one of if not the biggest media release like in history. It's been anticipated for so many years. And they're still making money off of the 12-year-old game 13-year-old game that is GTA 5. How old is GTA 5? Very old at this point. It's just that franchise. So I might in the near future try to find a used PS5 or PS5 Pro before the prices really skyrocket around the release date. It's just feels weird buying a whole console just to buy a game. Feels weird. But I'm sure Sony wouldn't have it any other way. Or I guess Microsoft, Xbox, same thing. Why are people mad at GTA 6 price? Honestly, I am not sure. The reason I'm not sure is because Nintendo already raised the price of their games to $80. Now people are what people are mad at isn't necessarily the price, although they are mad at the price. Of course, games are too expensive. But the development of GTA 6 is the most expensive the most money that has ever been spent on developing a game, hands down. Nothing comes close. So we all knew it was going to be expensive. What people are actually mad at is the physical copy that you pay extra for, and then you get a code in a little game case. That's it. Nintendo's doing the same thing, where there are specific cartridges that are just code cartridges. They don't have the game loaded onto them, which saves Nintendo a lot of money. People want their physically. They want their games. People want their games physically. We do. A lot of people do. There's plenty of games where I'll just download it digitally, but it's not one that I have any historical care for, like maintaining historically, right? But yeah. I will say GTA, San Andreas, and subsequently GTA 5 have been the peak of GTA. GTA 4 was fun, but the story and characters are nowhere close to... Okay, was a great evolution of telling the story of 3 different characters. I'm not sure if GTA 6 can match it. Well, in this one, it's going to be 2 different characters. What's weird to me about GTA 6 is that it's 2 people who are in a relationship. And, I mean, typically, when you're playing GTA, there are activities that you do that are sort of against relationship kind of stuff. That are non-conducive to relationships. I don't know how they're going to handle that. I've not bought a physical copy of games in 15 plus years. Sucks, don't it? Especially with Valve, how they just like silently. I mean, Valve, Steam. Steam obviously is a landmark service. Like they're the blueprint for a games platform. But that doesn't take away from the fact that they put a thing whenever you buy a game. Hey, you're buying a license to use the game. We can take that away anytime we want. And somehow we're still one of the best companies out there. Somehow. I mean, there were for the summer sale. There's games that are like 90% off. I don't even play GTA. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. So, fun fact. Other than my very first stream, well, okay. Overall, I started as a GTA Online streamer. I was streaming GTA Online play with my friends. We were doing things like heists. Like we were playing the standard GTA Online. We were not doing RP, which I have always wanted to delve into GTA RP. It looks like so much fun. It rewards good improv skills, like that, and mine are rusty at this point. So, like, that would help me sharpen that some. It would be so much fun doing a voice, getting into character. I watch a lot of content of that, mostly Space Boy. It's just very fun. It looks very fun. But I wasn't doing that. I was doing the standard GTA Online stuff, which was a lot of fun. You know, races and heists and quests and stuff like that. It was really cool. But that got me to affiliate and a little bit beyond. But once I started doing PC stuff, that's when like the Twitch channel took off, right? But yeah, I love GTA. I've been playing it since GTA 3. I didn't play before GTA 3, but since GTA 3, I've been playing it. And the fun fact is, I played many of those years. It was on a console. So I'm used to playing with a keyboard, not a keyboard, with a controller. Like I'm used to running around and using controller controls, and mostly because of the driving and the flying and all that. But for GTRP, you want to play keyboard and mouse because there's a lot of keyboard commands and stuff that you do. So it would take some. That's what held me back from doing it. I might still at some point jump into there. So let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. I was incorrect about the June ladder, competitive ladder for PTCG Live, Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. I thought it ended in a week. It actually ends in 2 weeks, which is funny because it's the June ladder. And June's just about over. I don't know. But I am like a breath away from... Wait, what? Yo, Teal Farmer, what's up? How's it going? Did my stream just drop out on you? Which is one below master tier. One tier below. Well, there's several steps within it. I started playing this game like a couple weeks ago. I think I found something that I'm like, it's something that I actually really took to, and I don't play competitive games, but here we are. And I want to hit that ultra tier. I think it's master tier. I think is what it's called, right? I hadn't looked at. I looked at it earlier and I forgot already. But I would like to hit that before it resets. I already got the whole battle pass thing, and the great thing about live is that there's no paid battle pass. It's just play our game. You get stuff. Here you go. But yeah, I'm just under ultra tier right now. So yeah. As far as I've heard, it's meant to be some sort of a spin on Bonnie and Clyde, which is definitely super fun. Yes, considering the historical aspect of Bonnie and Clyde. But honestly, the need to nail the story, because the gameplay doesn't need to be different from GTA 5, just some improvements here and there. I mean, honestly, if the graphics we're looking at in the cutscenes that they've shown, because they haven't, think about this, we have not seen any gameplay footage, none. And they're already asking for pre-orders and the ultimate edition and whatever, which it sucks because the ultimate edition has gameplay elements that are locked away if you don't buy it. Vendors that you can't go to, like gang compounds that a gang compound you cannot raid, a car shop you can't go to, cars you can't get. That's not how that's supposed to work. Like, that sucks, and Rockstar should feel bad. It should just be cosmetics and a few other things. You don't lock away gameplay stuff and missions behind a paywall. I mean, you do that if you're a crappy company. So that is disappointing. But anyways, I do really want to play some TCG Live tonight, and obviously I want to crack into these things that I got here. But yeah, I will be going to another pre-release on the 7th. I missed the one for Chaos Rising, and that sucks because the time got away from me. I wasn't looking at the event locator on Play Pokemon. But I did this time. I know where it's at. I know when it is. I set a calendar reminder. I'm going to go to that, and if they're okay with me, I'm going to record it without showing the faces of my opponents and stuff. So that should be cool. What's up, Shanala? How's it going? I spent a total of 30 hours on GTA 5. It's meh. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's fine. But it is still, to this day, thousands and thousands and thousands of people still play it every day. Every day. It is just one of those timeless games if you like it. If you don't like, I don't like Call of Duty. It's not for me. But they print money every year, putting out a cookie cutter copy of the game that was there the year before with a couple little improvements, and also breaking, what is it? Skill-based matchmaking, something like that. Yeah. Meowdy every nyan, says Shanala Cerberus, in an effort to get me to say that out loud, which I just did. But yeah, Teal Foreman, how you been? What's going on? How are you? Sorry to call you out there, but was wrapped up in my own stuff there for a minute. Okay. Shanala, have you opened any Crystal Gathering? I have 1 pack. That'll be a fun video, a single pack. I need to order a serious thing of Crystal Gathering if I can. I just watched the YouTube video essay of Call of Duty. Too many fast movement now. Game is too OCD. If you want to, okay. If you want to, I'm not sure what you mean by too OCD, Rurutu. I'll tell you one thing. There are games that are overstimulating, like too much on the screen at once. And to me, the king of that right now is Marvel Rivals. I have no idea what is going on the screen. It is too much stuff. I cannot keep up with that game. There is no way. ADHD. Right. Right. Bluesonic Wolf, how's it going? Welcome. How close to 100 are you? You got to be like there or almost there. 2 more. All right. Cool. I did joke last night about after rating Draw Curiosity, because every time she gets rated, she has to donate $1 to. So I was like, I'm gonna go live for 10 seconds and raid 100 times. I'm gonna go live for 10 seconds and raid 100 times. And it's just like, it was a joke, but like I was like, I couldn't do that. That would mess up BZ Dub's watch streak. I enjoyed Marvel Rivals when it first came out, but I couldn't play it very much. I couldn't play it for long. It was too much on the screen, too much happening. I couldn't keep. I can get overstimulated. Usually it's audio that'll do that to me. Too many audio sources at once. Too many people talking at once. Background noise takes over when someone's talking directly to me. I will hear the background noise more sometimes. More often than not, really. So I have trouble zeroing in. I have problems with auditory processing, essentially, which is an actual thing. But visually, I can get overstimulated for sure, and Marvel Rivals will do that in 2 minutes. COD, according to Barutu, be like, oh, I have the uncontrollable urge to reload my weapon 3 times in a row. Bone Shock, good evening. How are you? Agreed, I'm a huge Marvel fan, yeah. I must reload every time I fire 2 to 3 shots. Like, if it were real life, there would be, like, thousands of almost full magazines just strewn about with 3 or 4 bullets missing on a battlefield. Hey, Bray, want to know something stupid that Twitch allows you to do? Allows me to do or allows you to do? I'm so bad at constant reloading. It's fair. I'm good and well, thanks for asking. I'm happy to hear it. Same for me in Division 2. That was me in Counter-Strike. Yeah. Allows anyone to do, really? Okay, I am a little worried, but go on. Thank you for the raid. Let's go, nerds. You don't have to be streaming to raid. Huh. When is Draw Curiosity streaming again? So I guess I just go to my chat and I just slash raid. Okay, got it. Okay. Did not know that. By the way, I do want to focus on something here real quick, which is my Emmett shirt. This is... So this is, you see Emmett there, and it is Samus Sushi. It's Samus Sushi. And it came in this perfect purple, and I was like, I gotta get, well, first off, I'm gonna support my buddy Emmett, but I just wanted to point that out. And that's, if you're wondering, what is that? And it was an artist in Emmett's community that made this drawing, and now it's like one of Emmett's things. It was just an emote that was in Emmett's stream, but yeah. It's a Samus on sushi. It's great. I wish I knew more about the context. I was like, Emmett's got merch, I'm buying that merch. Yeah. You know, Natty, I wish that YouTube could get the whole rating concept down, but honestly, they're not going to work on streaming on their streaming side of things ever again. They're basically like, you can stream on YouTube if you want, I guess. And we'll keep the streams forever. So that's cool. And it is. I cannot imagine how much storage YouTube has to pay for constant and just like go through constant every single minute. Okay, let's just open this little thing real quick. Wait, why did that turn off? Weird. Okay. All right. Let me bring this up so that I can show it. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Okay, why is it doing that with... And where did your chats go? Okay. I just realized something. Where I used to do the wheel, I can use that to show things like this. Why does it look so bright, though? Hold on. There we go. That's better. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. Okay. For China, Pokemon makes different things like exclusive cards you can only get. Oh, no, that's not the right way to say it. Okay. I just got my hands on this. This is a crystal gathering coin set. And this is something where the Pokemon Company makes specific products for the Chinese market in simplified Chinese. And this has an exclusive card. Of course it does. And that's one of the things about those Chinese products. There's certain cards you can only get if you are lucky and you buy those Chinese products. Even if they are exclusive to that market, you can get them here. And the product we're talking about, and the card we're talking about here, the problem is this is a Sylveon card. In the Crystal Gathering is essentially Prismatic Evolutions, and they made a new card for it. And I, out of all the evolutions, Sylveon is my okay. Out of all the evolutions, Sylveon is my favorite. So I kind of have to get this, which is a problem because this comes with one pack. Here, let me just do this. Which is a problem because this comes with just one pack in it. That's why I feel off. I didn't have my preview on my side monitor here. There we go. That's much better. This only has one pack in it. That's kind of a problem. And a coin, of course. But okay, well, either way, we have one. So let's open it up and see what we get. I mean, it's essentially Prismatic Evolutions. I don't know what the hit rate is going to be. I mean, since there's one pack, it's not like they're going to guarantee, an SAR in every box. That would be crazy, and they would be sold out and all of that. Okay, let's see what coin we get, because that's another. Oh, look at this. Look at this little Eevee promo here. So you get this little EV promo. It's just an EV reverse holo here, reverse foil card. Nothing too special there. Then we get a coin that's just a small plastic EV coin. So again, just pretty basic. Okay, I really hope this pack is good. Let's see what we get. And there is our pack of... Hold on one second. Let me actually look something up really quick. Okay. And there is our one pack of Crystal Gathering, which should have 10 cards in it. I'm probably, I mean, depending on, no, not depending on, I'm probably going to order a booster box of this to give myself a better chance to get that EV. But let's see. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one of these little boxes that actually has the I said EV, the Sylveon. Maybe this is the one that's got the Sylveon. Who knows? Or maybe it's going to turn out that the hit rate on that Sylveon is insanely good. I doubt it. Okay, that opened weird. I don't know if there's a pack trick for this, so we're just going to go through it. Okay, so Trubbish, go, Duraludon. Oh, okay, so, okay, there is a pack trick to this, because we're already hitting on, you know, some of the options for rare stuff here. So we have then for Alligator, Dusk Noir, and we get a Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX as our hit. So the pack trick is 3 cards. Okay, Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX. That's cool. I mean, this is going to be one of those things where it's like a high-class box, and you're guaranteed to get like a hit in every pack. I'm going to get a booster box of this, and we'll see how that goes. But I do like the Larvitar, Pokeball Larvitar. That's a cool card. I don't know. The coin set thing, I'm not for it. This is just a tiny plastic coin. In fact, I don't think they can sell coins of this size in the US anymore because, of course, kids were choking on them or something. I don't know. But let me know what you thought. And if you've gotten any Crystal Gathering for yourself and how you did, because I guess I'm going to get a box of this. We'll see how the booster box goes. All right. That was a short one, but thanks for watching. Kind of meh. I mean, obviously, there's going to be like, if it's going to be like this, I'll do it. Like, I'll get a box of these. We'll see. I just, it's a Sylveon card, and that's my favorite evolution. What am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? Of course, I need to get it. I also feel like I started that way too quickly, and I was out of sorts for the whole thing. But whatever, that's what editing is for, I guess. I guess this is kind of a deck box too, but it gets trashed when you open it because they put a lot of tape on it, so I wouldn't treat it as such. It's too small for a deck, actually. It's too thin. So look, that's all it is. You're just getting a different color of the same coin. That's it. And I guess there's a secret coin. Yeah, this sucks. Don't buy this. This was like 16 bucks. The booster box is going to be a lot better, I would say. I'll order one of those. We'll get that in. But yeah. So, I don't know. I really just wanted to play TCG live today, but I have the form up in case anybody fills it out. If you're here to get help with PC stuff, do not fret. I am still doing that if you need it. But if you're going to fill out that form, let me know that you did so afterwards, please. I would appreciate it. Don't just like hang. I'm not going to be staring at a spreadsheet the entire stream. Like that would be not fun for anyone, especially me. Critical Error Computing, how you doing? I'm sorry, I had my chat window covered slightly here to have that card slide in there. But what's up? How you doing? I mean, if it's going the same for you as it is for most SIs, then I can guess how you're doing. But yeah, hope you're hanging in there. Why do I have that desktop up? There we go. That's because of the... Oh, because I'm going to play TCG live, so I need to have that desktop up. That whatever. 1 second. You know, with me having waited this long for the Abyss Eye to come in, that was like a nothing opening. I don't even know if that's a video. I don't even know if I would want that to be a video. I might just take that as a little test because, yeah, I got an idea of what the pack is. I learned the pack trick. It's 3 cards. Remind me if I forget, please. I'll order a booster box of it. It's not that bad, price-wise. It's cheaper than a Mega Dream box or something like that. The high-class Japanese boxes by like 20 bucks. And the hit rate is probably similar. And also, by the way, I didn't mention this, but that Sylveon is currently going for like $700 or almost $800. So, yeah. You know, I don't focus on that like at all. It's all about the Pokédex journey with me. But I feel like that's gonna the price on those boxes is gonna go up as more people get into it. So after a really long wait, and also at the time of recording, maybe about a little over a week before the pre-release of Pitch Black, I finally got my order of boxes of Abyss Eye. Here's what we're gonna do. I've been waiting on these for a while, and that's just a pre-order that didn't go well. The boxes all got caught up in customs. And that took forever to get here. So I'm going to change the way I handle those when it comes to Japanese sets, particularly because I kind of lose interest in them once the English cards are out because I want cards I can play. But I love getting hits from these for the Pokédex because I love having different language cards in the Pokédex. So what I'm going to do is we'll take a little more time with our other 2 boxes. For this first box, we are going to do a mega stack hits only after I check out the first pack to make sure I know which card is the hit. And we're just gonna zoom through this one box right now. I've waited long enough. Of course, that will mean that while I'm getting that all set up, we'll do the first pack together. And then while I'm getting the rest of it set up, we will do hyperspeed fast forward mode for you guys watching the video down the line. Let's just grab one. For these, I just like to use scissors to open them because I don't trust myself to... They rip a little differently. Okay, here we go. Pack number 1. Let's just get this one done really quick after I adjust my mic. Like I always forget to do. All right, let's see where the hit is in this one, in pack number 1. I think it's 1 card to the front is the trick. Is it? That didn't help me. Those are both uncommons. Whatever. I'll just get the last 2 of every pack, make a big stack out of them, And we'll do that. Okay. Super hyper speed time, go. And we just get to hang out. Let me at least put this into its mode so I have a place to put the cards after. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. And now you don't I usually rip those off, but this is just to put the cards after I'm done. Okay, let's grab. Like I can do 3 at a time. This should be fairly quick if I do that. What's going on with you guys? That's EFX. We want FX. Wait, what? Oh, by the way, we actually started. So, okay, I'm not a sports guy. I'm not a sports guy at all. But Ari has been very excited for the World Cup and all that. So I was like, you know what? For like, we'll just do 1 month of the Fox One thing, and we can have the games on. You can watch them. I'll just be doing something else and hang out with you while you're enjoying the game. And I kind of got a little bit, like, she started discussing something that was going on, and I had been watching a little bit. So you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm not into it. I'm not into sports, but like, it was fine. So I know right now, I believe Mexico is playing, and she was talking about how, like, Mexico's doing amazing. Like they're doing better than ever right now. So she's like really into that, really excited about it. So that's really cool. Who all is watching that while watching me at the same time? Oh, I just discovered Scolipede in TCG Live for a dark and colorless. It can put damage counters on opponents active until its remaining HP is 10? That's crazy. What set is that Scolipede from? That sounds really powerful. You know, with all those mega Pokemon floating around. This is a lot. This is 29 packs, so it's a lot. Have I been out of focus this whole time? That's entertaining. That's good for people to watch. Even if it's sped up, though. Actually, I should turn this around. There we go. Twilight Masquerade. I think it's hard to make to TWM. Okay. I'll take a look at that. I don't have a dark deck that I play though. But I do have a deck where I have Monkey Dory and I'm using the Prism Energy, which should work for that. I will say though, the deck that I have climbed the ladder the most with has been Beedrill EX. It seems like people are just never ready for it. They underestimate Beedrill 100%, and they make plays that are ignoring the damage Beedrill can do. Like, they're ignoring me setting up a whole bunch of them. So it's been really fun. Especially when it's a Dragapult EX deck. Because you know they're coming in just thinking, like, this is the best deck. This is the best deck. It's the most powerful, the most beautiful deck. And then they just, like, get wrecked. It's great. I didn't cut this one all the way. Pass on World Cup since it was in Pasadena. Remembering how Pasadena was overrun with soccer fans? I was playing semi-pro ball at the time. Interesting. Yeah, we watched France versus Switzerland earlier. That's the one we were watching. And that was in Jersey. I have to wonder how they're handling that over there. I don't think it's even a matter of ignoring. I think it's a matter of people playing just the meta and not caring about learning the game and then getting bodied because, well, they have zero game sense and just want to get their OTK combo. I mean, like, that's the thing is I have a pivot in... Oh, the practice facility was in Pasadena. Oh, cool. Oh, so you were playing at the time. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, see, this is a process. That's why I have it to where we can just sit chat. It'll be put to like 800% or 1,000% speed in editing. So it's just like, there you go. Oh, gross. Hold on. What the hell happened here? Do you see this? Hang on. I have to look at some of these cards, man. In this, they're just damaged like crazy. Look at this. This pack in particular was really bad. Oh my God. Okay, I'm setting those aside so we can look at that. Here, this was on the back of it. Those are going right there. We'll look at that. That's my hits right there. There we go. That's the Mega Darkrai gold. But yeah, this one, the bottom of it. Hold on, I show. Look at that. There you go. Now you can see it. Just got these nicks in it on the bottom. I don't know. Anyways, back to fast forwarding. Jeez, terrible. The QC on these is usually excellent. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Fast forward time again. Okay, that's fine. I mean, stuff can get damaged, I guess. I mean, but like sometimes you can have something like an error card where there's an error in how it was cut, where you have like part of the card next to it on the sheet, stuff like that. And sometimes those can be worth more. But yeah, if it's just damaged like that, that sucks. We're getting there. It's 150, well, 145 cards we're talking about here. So it's a bit of a process. I really hope my box hit was not in that pack. Oh my God. Now, what you're guaranteed in a box like this is usually a secret rare, which can be something like a trainer card. It can be a... oh, that one fell down. Okay. Now, if I get the gold card, no one's going to believe it. I'm just trying to do this fast. Sorry. Like, we can perfectly match up where this was cut like where that number there and everything, there you go, side by side. Now you know, I did not mess with anything. That would take some real engine, and the number too. Well, I mean, that's like a phone number or whatever, but I don't know what that number is. What is that, a phone number? I don't know what that is, but yeah, anyways. I really like the way PokeEdge does it, where they'll like get the hits and it'll just be like, it's really cool. That's good editing, man. But you have to film with that edit in mind. We'll take a cruise through these to see if there's any Pokemon that I don't have already, like any new catches in it. But I have opened a box of this already, and there's not usually that many that I don't have yet in the Pokedex. But there you go. Okay, there was one, there was one pack in here that just actually got just straight up damaged, like absolutely destroyed here. Not destroyed, I guess, but let's just look at this pack normally, because if my box hit was in this pack, I'm going to be very sad. Cereal Edge, Tropius. Now, come on, please don't be the box. Okay, there's Misty there, and that's it. Okay, wait, did I miss a card? I might have, there might be one of these cards in there that wasn't as damaged, and I think I showed that when I was, okay, so it's still in there. So the hit should be over here. We're just going to cruise real quick through this. I'm going to go through the commons and uncommons, and if I see anything that's a new catch or something, we'll go fast through it, but I will, we'll fast forward through it. If anything is good, we'll stop the fast forward. Oops, let's not damage it myself. Let me actually get my list of uncaught Pokemon on the screen here, just so I can double check certain ones. A Charjabug just looks like a loaf of bread. Am I the only person who thinks Charjabug just looks like a loaf of bread? Okay, I did already get that Yukimori. By the way, I said Finnegan. It's Finizen. Finizen. This is Finizen. I don't know what I was thinking. And yeah, I'm still behind on updating the Pokédex. Do not be mad at me. By the time you see this, that won't be the case anymore. Oops. Oh my God, this is so many. What? Oh, no, stop. What if we just do it this way? Here we go. That Whalmer, the crocheted Whalmer there. Trumbeak, I already have. Damn, Mastiff they always make Mastiff look so mean, but if you played Scarlet and Violet, it was like nice and not mean. I don't know. Okay, nothing there that we didn't already have. Cool. Now it's time for the hits. There was a lot of cards we just went through really quick. You just set these aside. Okay, now this is not going to be all hits. It's usually one card to the front. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, so there'll be a bunch of those rear cards in here as well. Here we go. Thievul, Delmise, Relicanth, Heatmore. Okay, Palafin. Okay, a little Silvally Hollow there. Okay, so I need to figure out what these energies do, because that's going to play a role in the next, in Pitch Black. But there's one of those. Okay. The Lurantis EX right here. That's a hit right there. Okay. Did not. Uh-oh. Saw something. What is it? Okay. All right. Zeraora EX. Mega Zeraora EX, excuse me. So that's our first Mega EX from this box. I mean, I think I got another one earlier in the first box that I got locally instead of... Yo, hold up. Toucannon art rare. Look at that. Let's go. That is awesome. I just got Toucannon in the last... Oh, no, I didn't. I had Toucannon already, but I did not have anything like this. That is nice. That's a big upgrade right there. Oh, man, look at that. Looks so angry. Here, let's get a close up. Look at that angry bird. It's a great... Toucannon is awesome. Toucannon is awesome. Has Toucannon gotten an illustration rare before? I don't know. Great question, everybody. Thank you all for asking. Okay. Oh, what was her name? What was her name? I'm sorry. I need to remember what her name was. Hold on. 1 second. I will tell you in a sec. I played the game. I just can't remember her name. It's been a while since I played it. It is... Oh, hold up. Whoa, hold on. What? The Gwyn SAR is actually a massive hit. Okay, I was not anticipating that. That's kind of crazy. Yo, let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, random, just $100 trainer card. There you go. That is really cool. I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up my Toucannon and Gwyn here. That is the third biggest hit in the entire set. Third biggest hit in the set right there. I was like, oh, trainer card. Oh, this is actually not the regular one. This is the SAR. It took me a second to recognize that. But there you have it. Gwyn SAR right there. I feel like the color is just... Hold on. I need to fix my saturation on here. Oh, no, after this recording. After this recording. Because then we fix it in post, and then we have to unfix it in post. That was not one of the damage. Like looking at this, there was one that had the 2 nicks on the bottom. This is not it. This one's in perfect condition. Very, very nice pull there. Let me get Toucannon in a top loader too, because it needs to be fully protected until it goes into the Pokédex. I've been wondering whether I should make a trainer collection, and I am tempted. But okay. Wow. Okay. Big hit. Third biggest hit in the entire set. I will take that all day long. Good Lord. Okay. Let's continue on. Vikavolt there. Okay, another Annihilate. Sinistra. Okay, so we got the... I'll tell you in a second. So we got the Terrific Bomb Holo Foil here. That's our box secret rare. You're not, by the way, guaranteed an SAR in one of these. So that is a very lucky hit right there. But that's a sick-looking card. Look at that background colors on this. Really, really nice. Heatran. Okay. Oh, no way. Bastiodon art rare. Look at that. What do I have for Bastiodon? I'm sorry. I just wanted to check real quick what I have for Bastiodon right now. Nothing. This is a new catch for the Pokédex. Let's go. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is excellent. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That is awesome. It's always the best when it's a new catch and you get a full art illustration rare or art rare. That is just a unique feeling. It's an awesome feeling. It's like double success. Okay, we have Gwyn here as well. Oh, hey, well, there's Bastiodon. There you go. There's the holo. Koraidon. Oh, there's Misty. Thievul art rare. No, the hits just keep coming. This is excellent. Look at the deep colors on this. Just gorgeous. And yeah, I'm going to show you these again after I fix the color on this camera. It just seems to be, I don't know why. It's just like watered down a little bit. I don't know what it is. I did change the monitor that it's going through, and that's probably what it is. But yeah, absolutely awesome. Just going from roof to roof like that. Looks really cool. I almost feel like the background art doesn't quite match the Pokemon art. Like it's more cartoony on the background and more detailed on the Pokemon, but hey, whatever. It looks really cool and the colors are amazing. Basically, whoever edits this, we need to boost the saturation. It's not really coming through here. Just because I changed that monitor. Oops. Okay, I almost missed the Morpeko EX. Okay, Morpeko EX. All right, our third EX, and there is the Dark Hollow Special Energy, which I don't know the effects of it yet, but I will find out eventually. Marshadow, another Toucan here. Armarouge. Gladion. And we have another one that is Mega Excadrill EX. Another Mega EX. Right before the Malamar here. There we go. Well, yeah, like when I tell you guys the hit rates on these are just insane, I absolutely mean it. Here, let me do something. Before I show off the cards at the end here, I'm going to boost the saturation a bit. So a note to anyone, a note for post here. I'm about to boost saturation, so whatever you did to fix that, you can undo at that moment. Here we go, hue, saturation, and we bring up. No, that's not looking that. It doesn't look great when I do it too much, but a little bit does go a long way. Let me see. Add a little bit more. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get all these hits lined up. Man. It's too many hits to hold. Okay, I should have gotten the EXs first, which I haven't sleeved yet, but I will. I mean, like I said, hit rates on these are just insane. Well, it was 30 packs. So 4 EXs, our secret rare item card here, and 3 art rares, one of which is a new catch for the Pokedex, and of course, this Gwyn SAR, which is going to be amazing for the trade binder because this thing is over $100 raw. So there you go. Absolutely awesome. And I got 2 more boxes of this. For those, we'll probably do 10 packs at a time, just so you know. I'll savor that. We'll make that last a little bit more. But hey, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. That was good. That was good. I did not anticipate that Gwyn being the 3rd biggest hit in the set. Now I'm ready to play some TCG live unless someone's looking for help with a PC. That bomb is terrific. People are saying it's the best bomb. They've never seen a more terrific bomb than this one. Everybody says it. There is a Slowbro that I really want from this. That's really good. Okay, let's play some TCG live. Let's do that. Let's do that. That sounds great. That sounds great. The art is incredible. It is. It is. This is their first. What was that in reference? Oh, it's that Toucan, right? Love that. Computer, saturate. Enhance. Enhance. Yeah, Toucannon's awesome. And I love how it's just constantly angry. There we go. Okay. And I need to switch the desktop here. Also, I need to change my category. Alrighty then. So I was playing Mega Greninja EX for a little bit, just because there was like the mission thing to evolve a Mega, or play a Mega Evolved Pokemon. But we're switching that back to Beedrill EX, which has been my most successful deck so far. I wish there were stats for that, and there might be. I don't know. But let's jump into a game, because as you can see here, we are, I told you guys I would probably have to do a little bit of grinding of this offline, but man, I just climbed so fast. I was like, I got to stop. And I just started playing casual games because I didn't want to hit Ultra League off stream. They did add deck stacks recently. Okay, let me see. There it is. 48 wins, 35 losses. Not bad, but let's test that against. Also, let me see. There were a couple times I had to concede because like something went on, like I had to go answer the door or something like that. But let's see here. 46.2 on Mega Greninja EX. Decidueye, not as good. There's a lot more specific of a setup you have to do for Decidueye EX to work. But let me see. Well, I don't know if it's as good. Let's find out. It's about the same as Mega Greninja EX. Okay. There are other decks that I was like, I'm going to mess with. The first one I ever wanted to play was Mega Zygarde because of the fact that it just like melts the bench. But then I was like, oh, Shaman is a thing. That's rough. But really, once I landed on Beedrill EX, like it's just my favorite deck to play at the moment. But let me look at this Pokemon you were talking about. So if we go to here, Scarlet and Violet, Twilight Masquerade. I don't know if I would have it, but Scolipede. It is dark type, right? So I got to go here to just about this point. There we go. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. Why don't we see this thing more? And also, if you lose it, you lose just one prize card. That's really good. Of course, you can't kill with this. But to like a Mega Feraligatr or a Mega Lucario EX, like they have, okay, Mega Feraligatr, what are the ones that have the highest health? Especially if it's if they put like the Hero's Cape on it and then they mad. Hero's Cape adds 100 HP. That's actually what I'm using right now for my Ace Spec card in the Beedrill EX. That's crazy. But let's jump into a game. Interesting name. Okay. Tails never fails. Never fails, except maybe 50% of the time. Okay. Rip Fife, aka Dynamut. What is that from? Rip the okay. I don't know what was happening. I got my Hero's Cape right away. All right, Weedle. I got yeah. Okay, I'm not putting Shaman up there. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay. I generally like to have I like to have my Weedles in the back until I can get those set up. So maybe I should have just put Shaman up front. But that depends on what their deck is and what they're playing and whether they attack benched Pokemon a lot. Okay, we get an extra because they had to do a mulligan. We got a Force of Vitality, another one anyway. Okay, not a crazy good start here. Huh. So it's probably Mega Zoroark. Oh, not Mega Zoroark. There is no Mega Zoroark. It's probably Zoroark. Ends Zoroark is what I meant to say. And there's Ends Castle. So yeah. Not doing great so far. Let's see here. Okay, okay. Would have liked to get a Dunsparce, that's for sure. I guess I could put a Hero's Cape on Weedle and just call it a day. What do I want to do? I'm going to hold off on basically doing... I don't have any energy anyway, so I'm going to hold off on doing anything, really. I don't want to put Virizion out there unless they have a Pokemon where I'm required to have it, like Sylveon or Crustle. But let's go ahead and end turn here. I don't think they'll be able to attack just yet anyway. Do they have something that can assign... Can this, like... No, yeah. Can't really do anything yet. They can only put one energy out there for now. They might use that to retreat, though, because it's only one energy cost to retreat. See, that would be great. I'd love to pull my Meowth EX here to get a supporter that's not Judge. If I need to, though, I can use Judge. I can do that. Come on, Beedrill. Yes. Yay. But I need energy too. So as much as I would love to get another Weedle here, I don't have any energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit Judge. They have 8 cards. That's going to be pretty annoying for them. They just lost whatever supporter they gained by playing their Meowth EX. And I got a Dawn out of it, so that's good. And a Poképad. Dunsparce is what I should play here. But no, I'm going to risk it and go for Kakuna. Because I might pull a Beedrill the next thing. You never know. Yeah, you never know. Although I was going to play Dawn. I should... yeah, okay. I got to get into it. I should have done a warm-up casual match before just jumping into ranked. But the thing about ranked, and the reason I climb so quickly, is you don't get penalized for losing. You don't lose points for losing. So it's... I don't know. I wouldn't be close to hitting ultra rank if that were the case. That's for sure. I learned that a non-Team Rocket Pokemon can't evolve from a Team Rocket one. That is true. Yep. It'll say specifically that, like, Ends Zoroark evolves from Ends Zorua, not just regular Zorua. So it's for any of those trainer-based or team-based things. Okay. That's just rude. Well, I mean, it's going to be another bee drill, but I don't have any energy now. I need to focus more on getting cards. I should probably do a Dunsparce, but Meowth is going to be good because I'll get a Lily's Determination here. Although Dawn is very useful because then I get basic stage 1 and stage 2 all in one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I don't have energy to put on it. Can't do anything. Okay, well. This is going to be kind of rough because it'll be taking 170 damage here. When they get an Zoroark out, and although they need to assign it enough energy, I think that their strategy is not progressing that well. See, they're using Cyrano to search for up to how many? 3 Pokemon EX. And it's 3 and Zoroarks now are in their hand. A Judge would have been a great card because then they'd all get shuffled back in. But hey, there you go. 2 of them getting involved anyways. I wonder if I should change the title of the stream on Twitch to like Road to I need to make sure I know exactly what it's called, like Master Rank or whatever. I am chasing it. Sucks to lose this. But I do need energy, and I have none, so. I have a lot now. Okay. I don't think they have anything that can do 310, so I'll only switch out after they've done an attack. Arceus League is the max league, but I looked at the ladder. That's weird. Oh, it is. It is Arceus League. Okay. Well, we're going to get 2 cards here. Let's see what we get. Give me a Kakuna, please. Let's get a Kakuna and a Beedrill right here. Okay. Well, I have my Dunsparce now for next turn. I can also use Petrol to get Dawn for the next turn, unless I draw one. But I'll also be able to draw 3 cards with Dunsparce. Not Jaspers, what's up? I mean, Jaspers, what's up? So you got to put 2 energy on this guy. Do you have a Neo upper energy, or what's the deal? Playing Judge would be so funny right now with them at... so there is the Alakazam deck. Shanola, have you had to play against the Alakazam deck? There's a reason I have 2 Judge cards in this deck plus a special red card. It's the worst. It's so bad. It's so bad. They'll have 28 cards in their hand. And Alakazam does a certain amount of damage for every card you have in your hand. So Judge or Special Red card, if you're down to 3 prize cards, is especially awesome in those situations. Because the thing about those Pokemon is that they're designed to help you get more cards in your hand too. So it's a sort of a sustainable attack pattern. But it would take a while to get that high again. How are you going to get your N Zekrom onto the bench? I'm curious. Oh, I guess that's my Weedle or my Dunsparce. Or Shaman, perhaps. Wait, Meowth? Why are you doing that? That was dumb. All it takes is 1 energy, and I'm like back in business. I don't need any more Beedrill, any more Weedles, because 3 is going to be enough unless they're able to knock one out. But it doesn't look like they're anticipating being able to do much damage. Let's see. I want a Dawn here. But also a bug catching set could get me. Let's get Dawn. Let's get Dawn. It'll be for next turn. It means I won't be able to fully take out Zoroark in this turn. Wait a second. I could also go Arboliva EX. But no. We need to get more. We need to just keep the card rotation going. Oh, it's weak to grass. I forgot. Bye. I gotta tell you. Oh, there's our Kakuna. And we just need another Beedrill now, and we're all set to do like 660 damage. We don't need it. Like, this is fine. 2 Beedrills is more than enough, as it turns out. Yeah, they conceded. I guess they didn't. I mean, they probably knew about the weakness, but they thought they would. They couldn't accelerate their energy enough. Like, they needed to get more energy out. They couldn't do. They didn't do 1 single attack from Zoroark. Not 1. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Welcome to Ultra League. Let's go. But yeah, it says Master League. So this is what I was talking about, Natty. It's Arceus, but Master League is the name of the league. Like, that's why you have Mewtwo rank, you have Giratina rank, Ogerpon rank. Like, it's the different ranks within the league. But Master League is what I'm talking about. The rewards are kind of meh. Like, it's a few cards, although there are, there's an SIR here, illustration rare, ultra rare, couple ultra rares actually, and there is a crate, but like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I am trying to master set it, and actually this is the last card I need to master set Chaos Rising. Yeah, but isn't Arceus rank also called Arceus League? No, the rank is Arceus. So I'm like Mewtwo rank, but like I said, road to Master League. So I don't, again, I don't think we're going to get anyone. Like on YouTube, it still says PC Matchmaking, PCs and Pokemon. But for this, Okay. It done changed. Okay, let's see what Master League brings to us. Of course, as you go up in the ranks, it does get harder. But this is Goldango rank, so this is under? Okay, interesting. Tails never fails. Come on. Yes. For this one, I actually prefer to go first. Because this hinges around evolving, and with like Forest of Vitality, you can fully evolve, and you can't do that if you go second on turn 1. I don't have any basic Pokemon. Okay. Yeah. Now that can mean you get knocked out early if you don't get enough basic Pokemon in the beginning. That can be rough. This is a bit of a risk, but it really goes a lot faster if you go first. Yes, I was there. Thank you. Okay, let's put... Yeah, we'll put Smoliv up front. I had a Buddy Poffin in my first draw. That sucks. That's sad. It makes me sad. What confused me is that Bulbapedia is accurate up until Arceus. Like, it follows Quick League, Ultra League. That's because there's only one rank, I guess. I can't do anything except maybe 10 damage. Let's do 10 damage, sure. I can't actually attack, so there's nothing I can do. I'm not putting out my stadium because I don't have the evolution Pokemon anyway. They can just cover it with their stadium. It's better that I put my stadium out on my turn so that I can benefit from it without them overwriting it. Steve, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. I hope all's well with you too. Are you getting that heat wave over there? That's how you want that to go. It's very nice. Now we draw 3. Lily's Determination or Dawn? Yes, there we go. I could have gone with a Kakuna to get Beedrill in action right now, but I have another Force of Vitality. I should be fine. Now we're going to do an Oil Salvo, and they're not going to be happy with this. Oops. We might see a concession here unless they drew a really good hand now. Another Smoliv. Arboliva is awesome. Like, you guys saw how excited I was when I drew this exact card. When I pulled this exact card, like, it's actually really, really good. Don't worry about the aroma shot. It's cool, like, if you need to recover from a condition like poisoned or burn or something, but Oil Salvo, just 6 20 damage markers on any Pokemon on the field is great. Like, that's it. We win. Well, no, not quite. We're 10 damage off of winning, actually. So here's what we do. They're going to survive one more turn. Maybe, yeah, one more turn. Unless they can pull another Pokemon out, get it evolved. They'll survive one more turn. I wish I could just drag all of these right here. Well, it does it. It does it automatically. There's no other Pokemon to choose from. Thank you, game. Well done. Okay, so they're not, they'll survive longer than that. Of course, they just had to add more basic Pokemon. But this does give us time to set up because no one, like, there's a mechanic to Meowth EX that like nobody uses. If you actually use Tuck Tail, you put the Pokemon and any attached cards back into your hand, and then you can play Meowth EX again and get another supporter. But okay, they just didn't do anything. They just put 2 Pokemon out, and that was that. I really want a Kakuna, but I should do this. I actually need a Kakuna. Ah, this is rough. Whatever, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it anyway. It'll be fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Kakuna? Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Arboliva currently would do more damage. And check this out. This is how this is going to work. All we have to do is, and all we can do, is we put 20 on Meowth, or 1 damage counter on Meowth, and that's 2 more cards for us from the 2 more prize cards. And then we can take out a Dreepy. And that is Arboliva EX. It's actually super good as a secondary attack mode for the Beedrill EX deck. Oh, look, we got our Dun Sparse. Nice. I hope they're okay. The fact that, oh, look at that. They got a rare candy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Judge card. Nicely played. I did pull a Lilies, though, so it doesn't mean anything. And I even got a Kakuna. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is not going well for them. When you see Arboliva EX in your opponent's active spot here, you got to be careful about putting out basic Pokemon. They're just going to be going through their prize cards. Your opponent's going to just be cruising through those prize cards. Sorry. I don't need this. Yeah, actually I do. What am I talking about? Of course I do. I basically pulled the exact cards they didn't want me to. Oh no. That is rude. Well, that's game, everybody. Oh, I need 2 energy to retreat. Never mind. Well, they get 1 more oil salvo, I guess. Unless... somewhat certain your opponent's just completely lacking energy. It's like me in the morning. I know how that feels. Oh, okay. All right. This can get me energy. I mean, I've pulled 2 energy cards this entire game. 2. So, like, yeah, I feel that. I do feel bad about this, but that's how it goes. It was just a luck of the draw. I could have had a really bad draw, and they could have had a really good one. Give me an energy. Or that. That's good too. Good game. Well played. Like you just got to work with what you got to play the cards you dealt. Like that's rough. Dandy, yeah, we're boiling. Even the thunder and lightning the other day, window full open, still no wind. Oh my god. Sounds like you're experiencing a Texas spring. Actually, well, you know, if you're on the coast, you can get a ton of wind, but the humidity, and sometimes you get a huge thunderstorm, and yeah, it is completely dead outside, like wind-wise. You just get, yeah. It's weird. Texas weather is weird. It just is. Look, your opponent's name is Kevin Collects, and nothing guarantees he'll only collect wins. We do want to go first. It worked out last time. I got to choose. That's true. Oh, thank God it's not Meowth. My God, look at this draw. 3 Kakunas, 3 stage 1s, and 2 Lily's Determination. Yeah, got it. I get it. Okay. Meowth is going to go right back into the deck. I just want to redo my hand here. Mega Lucario is rough. That's a rough one. Oh, I can't. I just got to play Meowth, I guess. What do I want to do? I have to have something here. They could put out a Lunatone Cosmic Beam with 1 energy, and then the game's over. So I have to have something here. So we'll do Last Ditch Catch. Now, what would we want to pull here? Team Rocket's Petrol. We already have a Lily's Determination. Like, I'm just doing this to do it. And to have a second Pokemon on the bench. Sure, Petrol. All right. That's exactly what I was talking about. They might put a Lunatone on the bench, which gives them Cosmic Beam, and they're about to do it. And there goes my Dunsparce. I'm going to have to use Lily's Determination and just try from scratch. And that's also going to put Meowth in the active spot. You might think, well, that's bad. It's actually not that bad with Beedrill EX. Meowth has 170 HP, so it can take a little longer. They have to evolve at least once. With Riolu and Lucario, anyway, to take it out. So this gives us a little time to set up. But yeah, we're going Lily's Determination. I don't have enough Pokemon on the bench to use anything else. Arboliva was great in the last round, in the last match. That's all I can do. I have no energy. Having Lunatone Solrock, and Pheasantipity on the bench Kevin does indeed collect. That's 3 cards per turn for the cost of 1 basic energy for basic fighting energy with Lunatone and Soul Rock, as long as Soul Rock is in play anyway. And that is 3 cards for any Pokemon knocked out from Pheasantipity EX. If you get a boss's orders and you knock out a Pheasantipity EX, you can almost feel through the screen someone being angry because you just knocked out a Pokemon. So let me use Pheasantipity to get 3 cards. That was Pheasantipity. Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, here's Mega Lucario EX. Yay! This is not going well. This is actually going very badly. We're actually going to evolve Kakuna and Lily's Determination all over again already. I might even just put Shaman up front just to try and get a couple Beedrills going. If it doesn't work, this is what it looks like when it does not work. We didn't get any bug catching nets or anything. Yeah. So Shaman is going. This is not a deck that's really focused on damaging the bench. So Shaman can go out, take the hit. But after that, they're going to be down to 2 prize cards. That is 1 Beedrill EX. And we basically have lost this one. Or I just risk it all and I put Weedle up there. Or Smoliv up there. Nah, it would have to be Weedle. This is the round where everything has to turn around. I mean, that's something, I guess. Is it? I did not get, hold on. No, yeah, I did not get Forest of Vitality. Even with Hero's Cape, it's not going to be enough. I could have gone with Arboliva. And yeah. I have like 1 rare candy in my deck. That could have helped out here because I could have evolved Arboliva EX, put that up here, and that could have survived 1 hit. But yeah, this is a loss. So, okay. GG's. Let's do it again next year. Okay. No. No. Sure. Oh, now I lose points. Now you lose points when you're in this rank. Okay. In this league. Because before Ultra League, you don't lose any points. As far as I know, I never lost points, so I don't know. So now there's stakes here. I don't want to get dropped out of Ultra League. Going first did not work out last time, but my draw was just really bad. What was it? 3 Kakunas, 2 Lilies. Okay. All right. I got 2 bug catching sets and a Buddy Buddy Poffin, though. This is way better. No energies, of course, but I only have 7 energy in this deck. Are they going to time out? Okay, there we go. Finally. Jeez. Hit done. Let's go. What are you doing? Okay. So how are you guys doing? What's going on in your world? Nothing's happening here, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, I pulled my Shaman. They pulled their Meowth. That's rough. So we have all 4 Weedles. None of them got prized out. Sure. No Kakunas. Okay. How many Weedles do I have on the board? 2. And I have 1 energy. Yes. Heck, let's get Smoliv out there too. Yeah, I guess so. At least they have to take out Shaman before they can. Well, depending. I've seen some attacks come through the flower curtain. And it's generally when you're placing, if it's an ability. Yeah. Then it's, oh, okay. All right. They weren't happy with their draw at all. All they had was Meowth. That's rough. Okay. Well, that makes up for, yeah, I lost 2 points, but gained 10 here. So onward and upward. Okay, thanks, Chanel. I appreciate it. The thing is, there's one thing I absolutely understand. I watch almost every day. Like, I'll be doing something, working on something, organizing cards, doing something like that. And I'll watch, there's certain things that get uploaded all the time that I consistently watch. And one of them is Oats and Goats constantly posts videos of map rando races, because he does them like every day. And his editor works really hard to just get those constantly out. And every time I watch that, I feel the need to, I'm going to take a break. Let me run a map rando. Like, I want to play it because I'm watching it, No way. Are you serious? Did I just run into a mirror? Look at this. Same sleeves, starting with the Weedle. This is the first time I have encountered another Beedrill EX deck. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Do we do Smoliv or we'll do Dunsparce here? And, oh, actually, I want Weedle first, so they're next to each other. There we go. All right. Done. That's cool. So many worms. All the worms. Give me a Kakuna. Yes. Do I have any energy? I don't. And I already have a Beedrill EX. So. Oh, hold on. I didn't pick my energy. I can't evolve yet. So we're just going to assign our energy and wait. Now, I'm sure if I put out a Force of Vitality, they're not going to override it with another Stadium. Again, Force of Vitality just allows your Grass-type Pokemon to evolve as much as you have the cards for in the same turn. Even if it's the same turn they're played, just not on the first turn of the match. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I went 1 turn earlier. That's going to be the deciding factor unless I just make a blunder. Oh, they got a Pokepad. That's pretty useful. They might be trying to put a Dunsparce out. Honestly, Arboliva EX would be goated here because I could just take out their Weedles just like that. But then you have in the deck, you have some they're using I used to use the same energies actually. They're using the 151 hollow energies. Oh, they have Celebi. That's right. Search your deck for up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and Stadium cards. I have Celebi in my physical Beedrill EX deck. Wait, what happened? What did you just do? Why did you do that? Oh, they just swapped it around, so I didn't have my one with energy out. That's a move, I guess. That's a move for sure. Okay. So in my physical deck, I have Celebi, but I didn't put it in my live deck. So, but this is really good for this deck. I just keep forgetting to put it in there. Okay, so Kakuna. Here we go. I'm helping them out with this. They just hadn't pulled it yet, I guess. Okay, that was your one turn to do that. I hope it was worth it. That was like right on time with the music. Very cool. I don't know if the music is loud enough for you guys. Oh, hydrate. Yeah, sure. All right. See, I used to have 4 Buddy Buddy Poffins in this deck. I took a couple of them out because there was, I think that was after the, okay. All right. We have a game going on here. They pulled Dawn. That's very good. That's probably going to be the edge for them because they're going to be able to get another Beedrill EX, do 220 damage. They actually are attacking with Beedrill first. That, the difference maker here, Celebi, made all the difference. And this is why you constantly refine your deck. Now, if I can get 2 Beedrill EXs out now, that's going to be a huge difference. I can't. I pulled nothing. I got nothing. This sucks. Oh, no. Little sad face there. Yeah, I pulled nothing there. $2. What am I going to do with that? And I got no Lily's Determination. No Dawn. Nothing. It sucks. And you know what this is like. But no, I need to potentially go swap out Meowth EX. No, they still have it in there. I need to swap out a Pokemon for that Celebi because it's very, very good. Basically, if this thing doesn't get killed, every turn you can search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon, Grass-type Pokemon, and Stadium cards, which is massive for Beedrill EX. So, yeah, this was my reminder. Like, I can pull out the Beedrill deck right now and show you there's Celebi in there. This exact card. Yeah, that's game. What could I possibly pull right now to save this? Nope, that wasn't it. I mean, technically, I could have another Beedrill now because I would have to pull it, drag it out of the graveyard here. That's graveyard is a magic thing. It's a discard pile here. But yeah, nope, they've got it. Because they just used Meowth, I think, to get another Dawn. They're going to have a 3rd Beedrill EX out. That is one-shot kills for any Beedrills I pull out. So that is a concession. Well played. I mean, luck was a huge factor there, but also they made the adjustment that I meant to make with my Beedrill deck. You know, hold on. I'm not just going to say that. I will show you. Check it out. I don't know why I have my keyboard out. I don't use it like at all playing this game. Right here. I was dusting, so this thing got dusty on the top, but yeah. Why do you keep turning off? What are you doing? There's my deck box here. And this is my grass deck here. And this side is the actual deck. This is extra cards if I want to make adjustments. There it is. What did I tell you? So yeah, I fully intended to add Celebi into the deck. I've also got Badoo in here, but I'm going to be, I don't know if I'm going to keep Badoo. Now I didn't have the Arboliva EX just yet. It was going to arrive, but I did draw that one. So for right now, I just replaced it with Whimsicott EX, which can help. Basically, this is actually really good because like you've seen me energy starve before when playing Beedrill EX. This move, Energy Gift, lets you search your whole deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon any way you want. But unlike Celebi here, you actually have to get Cottony, then Whimsicott. And Arboliva, as you've seen, is actually really good. But yeah, I actually ordered these to where I could have, because they're not that expensive, they're not pricey. But I have the ultra rare for all 4 of my Beedrill EXs. Because they're like $3. So I'm like, I fully, like these are cards I drew here that I actually pulled. But like all the reverses for all the Kakunas, I don't have all of the Weedles, just 2 of them in reverse. But yeah, so this, once I have the other cards ready to go in the supplemental cards part of that deck box in here for Arboliva. As you can see right there, there's Smoliv. But yeah, so there's Celebi. I just didn't go, I was too excited to play. I didn't go and make the change. But now that was a solid reminder. Thank you. Franquilo 1996. So I like my 2 favorite decks to play right now are the Mega Greninja EX and obviously Mega Beedrill EX. So those are 2 that I'm going to have there in my deck box ready for whenever I go out to a thing. Like if I go to a pre-release, we do the pre-release thing and then people are hanging out afterwards playing, I'm going to do that too. I'll be ready for that. But also I should just go out to the card shops that I know and card gaming places I know and play the game. Anyways, I just wanted to validate that. Thank you for the reminder. Much appreciated. Let's go make that little change. I just got to figure out what I want to change. Because I have to... If I want to put, let's say, 2 Celebis in the deck, just to give me a better chance of not prizing out Celebi, I have to remove 2 cards. So I need to figure out which ones those are going to be. Virizion, I have not been using, but the reason Virizion is here, there's 2 reasons. That is Crustle and Sylveon. Alakazam. There it is. This is the one where they'll end up with like 28 cards in their hand, and this attack does 50. Wait, no, this is a different one. This is a different Alakazam, I guess. Now here we go. Here we go. It's this one. This one. Powerful hand. Place 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each card in your hand. It's evil. I kind of want to play it. But anyways. So let's make the change first. This is why I actually had my keyboard out in case I needed to search any cards or anything. Celebi. Which ones do I? Okay, I have 3 of these. So let's add 2 Celebis. And now I got to go make my adjustment and figure out how to get this. So I was going to show you this. Hold on. This is what I was going to show you. Hold on. Crustle. See, Crustle was a consideration for me too. Because it is a grass type in this. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. You want to stall out a Mega Lucario EX deck, you do it right here. Or a Dragapult EX deck, you do it right here. You put this in your active spot, and you have Shaman on the bench, and they're just like, can I play 2? So this was a consideration, and I might still adjust to it. But I don't want to take out Arboliva just yet. You've seen how effective it can be. The whole thing is, I must keep 4 Weedles, 4 Kakunas, and 4 Beedrill EXs in here. Because if any of these get prized out, the strategy, like, I still need to get at least 3 going to one-shot most megas or most EXs, things like that. So what changes can I make? I could go down to 1 Dunsparce and 1 Dunsparce, but that is a nice rotation to keep going. And the reason it works is because when you do runaway draw, Dunsparce and the Dunsparce card underneath it don't go to your discard pile. It goes back into the deck. So you can pull them again and keep drawing 3 cards once you evolve it once. So, but Virizion is here just for to fight against Crustle, or alternatively Sylveon, because Safeguard is the same thing as Crustle. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. That is it. Those 2 Pokemon are the whole reason Virizion is even here. Just for it to be able to do Giga Drain or Emerald Blade, if need be, to take out those Pokemon. Emerald Blade preferably, because that one-shots Sylveon. But that takes 3 energy, so it's a little rough. But still, it's better than having nothing that you can do, you know? Wait a second. Okay, yeah, so it's not an ability. I'm actually thinking Mega Greninja EX could break through this. Because Mortal Shuriken is an ability, not an attack. And it does 60 damage, basically, for at the cost of 1 basic energy, right? And if you read this carefully, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, not abilities. Interesting. And I don't think I have anything here that does damage via an ability, so yeah. But let's remove Virizion to keep Celebi on. And if I run into a Sylveon, I'll just try to maybe get a Kakuna or something to attack it. Or a Dolive. It'll get wrecked, but like we'll just Night Stretcher it, I guess. I still need to remove 1 Pokemon or 1 trainer or something. So let's remove I don't have a rare candy. I thought I did. Huh. That is probably a mistake. When did I remove that? Was it when I wanted to add 2 judges and a special red card because of Alakazam? Probably. I asked earlier, but I don't know if I saw an answer. Is the music level okay? Does it need to be louder? How is it? Like the music level and the game volume, like the little sound effects. Because I turned off the music in the game in order to, yeah, but this actually might be a little helpful for Beedrill EX specifically. So one of the strengths of the Beedrill EX deck is that you say you have 3 of them, 2 on the bench, 1 in your active spot, and they do a lot of damage to the 1 in the active spot. Well, you just use the 1 energy that you have on it because it's 1 energy for the attack to retreat, and then you move in another Beedrill EX, and it's doing the same exact amount of damage because it's not based on that 1 Pokemon. It's based on how many of those you have in general active. Not active, but in play. This could heal 80 damage and let me do that switch for free. Wait, no, I have something I'm already trying to do. Stop getting distracted. Ooh, shiny. I'm not getting rid of any bug catching sets. I have been missing Buddy Poffin, but it's just after a certain point in the game, it's no longer useful. The bench is full. Dawn I need. I really don't want to lose the 1 special red card, but I think I will do it. Just because it really, again, it's reactionary to the Alakazam thing. And I have 2 judge cards that could do, it's not as bad for them, but I could do that. This is tough. Balancing this is all tough. It's very hard. You would think 60 cards sounds like a lot. It's not necessarily. I'm already down to just one Arboliva EX, meaning it has a higher chance of getting prized out, or at least lower chance of not getting, whatever. It's the same thing. Six up, half a dozen down. Now that I have Celebi, should I get rid of Meowth? Because here's why would I use Meowth EX? Well, because when you put Meowth EX specifically from your hand to the bench, you can use the ability Last Ditch Catch only once, unless you return it to your hand and play it again to the bench. It lets you search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. And then Meowth is just there the rest of the game, unless you use Tuck Tail by putting it into the active spot, giving it 3 energy, and then doing that attack, which only does 60 damage, but it puts this Pokemon and all attached cards back into your hand, and then you can Last Ditch Catch again. This card is in almost every deck, but what supporter would I mostly look for? Dawn. What does Dawn do? Dawn lets you search your deck for a basic Pokemon, a Stage 1 Pokemon, and a Stage 2 Pokemon, one of each. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Now, that is more useful than Celebi because you can get Dunsparce that way, which is not a grass Pokemon, but Celebi, every turn, if it stays in the active spot, which I could even put a Hero's Cape on this thing and keep it in a little bit longer, unless it's like a Mega fighting it or something. Search your deck for up to 3 in any combination of grass Pokemon and Stadium cards. That is a big difference. The Stadium card is what allows the Forest of Vitality is what allows me to evolve from a Weedle to a Beedrill EX in the same turn. Or Smoliv to Arboliva EX. If I have all 3 cards. But this does not let me get Dunsparce or Dunsparce or Meowth EX, which... This is hard. Seems fine to you? Awesome. I don't want to lose Shaman. There are some times where Shaman absolutely saves the strategy because... I don't know if you noticed, but Weedle only has 50 HP. And Mega Starmie can come out very quickly, and its attack does 120 to the active Pokemon. And you can put 50 damage on any Pokemon on the bench. That's a Weedle down right there in that one move. But Shaman blocks that. What if... Well, I could just have the one Celebi. But I do want to draw this thing. Let's ditch one... bug catching set. Now, the benefit of bug catching set is that I have trouble getting energy. And Celebi doesn't help with that. Celebi, you can get grass Pokemon and Stadium cards. It doesn't help with energy. So I don't know that I want to get rid of a bug catching set. It's helped me get an energy when I needed it most, but it's not a guarantee of getting energy. It only looks at the top 7 cards. If there's no grass Pokemon or basic grass energy cards in the top 7 cards of your deck, it brings you back nothing. You guys have been watching. What have I used almost not at all? Boss's Orders is one, but that has saved a game for me multiple times. Pokepad can get me Dunsparce, which draws 3 cards. Dawn is pretty critical here. Lilies, you've seen me use a bunch of times. Like, you don't... Every deck should have 4 Lilies Determination in it, period. With a few exceptions, I guess. But I'm not knowledgeable enough to know those exceptions. I just need to get rid of 1 card. And I think it's going to be Ultra Ball. Special red card... Actually, no. It might need to be special red card. Because the time that I would use special red card is when they've taken 3 or more of their prize cards, right? And the way Beedrill EX plays, right now, you mostly see well, you see a lot of Mega Pokemon. Those give you 3 prize cards, and then Special Red Card exists in this current meta because of that, right? Oh, you killed my Mega. Guess what? You go from having 12 cards in the hand to 3. Have fun. With playing Beedrill EX, they're 2 prize cards each. I don't know. Let's just forget it. I'm talking myself out of doing Ultra Ball and instead doing Special Red Card, but no, we're going to keep that. I no longer have an Ultra Ball in the deck. We're going to play it like this. We're going to try a casual game like this with Celebi. Let's see how it goes. This is different. I've been playing the deck the same way for a long time. I didn't even... It is so funny that I had a Beedrill EX deck ready to go to show you. I have Celebi in here. I meant to do this. But that's another thing. That's why it's awesome to play against other decks that are similar to your own, because then you see what they did differently and you can adapt their strategy to your own. Did they say heads or tails? What'd they say? Okay. Let them decide. Okay, we did all right. I don't know what they're playing yet. So I might want to protect my Shaman, but I have a Kakuna here, a Bug Catching set, and a Buddy Buddy Poffin. We have a good chance to develop our strategy. And if they take out Shaman and I end up needing it, I can Night Stretcher it out. Shaman, thanks for your sacrifice. Oh, we get extra card too. Dude, Shinala, I had a game where I was waiting through this whole part. They had to mulligan 10 times. Can you imagine? Well, I don't know if you have to. I think it just does it automatically after the first one. 10 times. I got 10 cards. I had 17 cards to start with. It was crazy. Felt like I was playing Alakazam or something. Oh my God. Can you imagine someone playing an Alakazam deck and that happening to them? They're just like, it must be Christmas. It must be Christmas. That was crazy. I should have taken a screenshot on my phone of that. They mulligan twice. That's 2 extra cards. Nice. We got a Dawn. That's pretty good. It just sucks that they went first. But, oh, okay. Decidueye. Oh, no. That's going to suck. Oh, I get to experience what that's like. What is it? Karma Day or something? I feel like the dude in Family Guy in the prison who was like, they got out of prison and he like stabbed himself in the leg with he was going to stab them. He's like, ow, is that what that feels like? Is that what I've been doing to people? Man, I belong in here. I think I told you already, but I had an opponent do 22 in a build-in battle. Oh, God. And that's supposed to be a balanced pre-made deck, but they might have... Oh, I did a few build-in battles where I got like a mega that fit with the strategy. It was very funny. Oh God. At least I know. Like, there's a Scatterbug, there's the Shaman. I have a boss's orders. Do I take out the Shaman? Well, I need to take out the Scatterbug. Wait, what do I have right here? I'm not even paying attention. We'll get another Weedle and Dunsparce. Yeah, because I'm doing Bug Catching set after this. I think once. Okay, yeah. Now, this is the first turn. But I need to be very careful about placing Forest of Vitality. I know what I need to do. I can play Arboliva EX if I can take out Shaman. Oh, well, there's Celebi. I don't have a Dunsparce out yet. I do. They gonna be mad at me. I can't move this yet, but I can. I wish I had had energy. Well, this is still the first turn. What am I talking about? I need an energy to do traverse time to get 3 cards. The stadium's not going to help, but 3 Pokemon cards. I mean, 3 different Pokemon. That'd be good. Oh, man. This is nerve-wracking. This is so nerve-wracking. If they put out a Forest of Vitality, I'm going to be losing cards. Like this right here, I need to play these 2 cards. Do not put down Forest of Vitality. Do not put out Vivillon. Do not do it. I know your games. I know your games. I've played the game. I have boss's orders. Like, we can take out Shaman, and after that, it's oil salvo after oil salvo after oil salvo. Ah! Oh, no. Okay, they did not get a Force of Vitality, it looks like. Please, please, please. End your turn. Do Leafage. I'll take it. They're looking for another Dartrix, maybe, or another Spupa. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it! How many Pokepads are you getting? Stop it! Oh, my God. If we can keep them from playing Vivillon, we completely neuter their entire strategy. I don't have any energy. Couldn't help but notice. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to lose the Arboliva EX because I need to run Lily's Determination. That means I also can't do boss's orders to take out Shaman. That's game right there, probably. This has to be very lucky. Very, very lucky. Yeah, well, okay. Maybe still. I have a boss's orders for next turn. And I can use Night Stretcher to get the energy card out of here. So that'll be good. I guess. I have to keep this spot open for Dunsparce. How do I play this? Like, I'm about to lose all these cards. All these cards are going to be gone. I have to remember that. There's nothing I can do. Even if I draw 3 of any combination of Pokemon Stadium cards, that's gone. Next turn, I would have had Beedrill EX. I would have had... Should have played the freaking... This is over. This is over. It's all over, everybody. I should just put down a Weedle here. There's nothing else I can do. I guess I just get to see what 4 cards I get. So... Solar Cutter? Sure. I didn't even do the... Because they're going to put Vivillon out, and they're going to make me draw 4 cards. And shuffle my hand into the deck, and I draw 4 cards. Here, you get the crying emotions. I know what's happening here. The thing is, I couldn't put out Forest of Vitality before because then they use it. They have Vivillon immediately, and I can no longer keep more than 4 cards in my hand after their turn. Then I'd get to draw 1 card, and I mean, I can Lily's Determination. Yes, Grand Wing. I know the whole thing. Thank you. And then you're going to evolve your Decidueye, and you're going to do all the damage to my Celebi, and that's okay. But guess what, everybody? We did pull a Lily's Determination. It's going to take some time, but maybe we can turn this around. What are you sad about? Unless you're sad for me, which, thank you. There's the Force of Vitality, by the way. Could have used that last turn, but I shuffled it away instead. I really should have just used it and just been like, whatever. I know the consequences. Let's get a Beedrill EX out there. Wait, they can't pull a Decidueye. Did they prize out all their Decidueye? Haha, blocked. What? What? What are you doing? You could have taken out... What are you doing? Why'd you try to do that? Why did they try to do that? They didn't see Shaman right there? They have Shaman. What do you mean? What happened? Why this? I mean, obviously, I played that perfectly. Totally just... They understood that they were fighting a superior opponent, and all they can hope to do is reach my level someday. They literally forgot I had Shaman, because Dartrix has Feather Shot, which you can just do 90 damage to any of your opponent's Pokemon, but it is an attack. So, like, Shaman blocked it. If it had been to the active spot, it would not have blocked it. They would have taken out Celebi. And I guess they just misplayed. They just misplayed, and they were like, I can't live like this. I don't want to continue this match. Okay. Is the build in battle still Phantasmal? It is. I played a lot of these. Like, I've master setted Phantasmal because of this. I'm good now. Also, Phantasmal is old enough to where you can just buy most of the card, other than the really big ones. Well, that was stressful. That was not a good test of adding Celebi to the deck. So let's see what comes up next. Prue Dog. Hi. Okay, let's go. Okay, we'll go first. Okay, so they have dragon type sleeves. We'll see what that means. I don't have any basic Pokemon, so I'm going to mulligan here. At least 1 extra card for them. And there's Celebi right off the rip. That's cool. And we have the energy too, but we can't use the move yet. I don't want 2 of them. But we'll see what I have to do. We'll draw 1 card. Hopefully I get a different Pokemon. I don't want 2 Celebi. I don't. The only reason I put 2 in the deck was so that in case one gets prized out, I still have the other. Ah, man, that is rough. That's rough, buddy. There we go. I want 2 Weedles. So I got... Dunsparce would be smart, though. No, 2 Weedles it is. Dunsparce would have been super smart because I have a Dunsparce right here. I'm done. I can't use this yet, but... So if you go first in the first turn, you cannot use attacks. You cannot use supporter cards. That's that. The person who goes second can use an attack and can use supporter cards, which is why I insist on going second with the Mega Greninja EX deck that features Mega Starmie EX. Because if you get Staryu and Salvatore and you go second in the first turn, you can sometimes knock out your opponent if they don't get to place any other Pokemon on the bench. Like I think we might be seeing here. No. Yeah, they got Buddy Buddy Puffin. We're seeing a couple Dreepies come out, probably. There they are. Welcome to yet another installment of Trying to Survive Dragapult EX. Well, that wasn't enough cards for you. Got it. So, Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir they're very evil. They're very, very, it's just, they basically explode one of your Pokemon, and then they die too. There we go. We're going to see one come out in the next turn. Look, I'll show you right here. Wait, no. It didn't show what they got with their Pokepad. But they got Dusclops. Dusclops can just explode and do 60 damage to any Pokemon. That is obviously a problem here. And I think Shaman blocks that, though. So I do need Shaman. Well, I guess I'm supposed to use Lily's Determination here. Oh, that's an attack, though. The problem with Celebi is, yes, you get to search your deck for up to 3 in any combination of blah, 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 blah. But it ends your turn. I could use Lily's here, and I should. I have no reason not to, other than having the Beedrill ready to go next turn. They could Dusclops and kill one of these very easily. I don't want that to happen, so I need another Kakuna. But Dunsparce would be great, but I'll lose a Weedle if I do that. Shaman is actually the right move. That's the right move. That's what we're doing. We're putting Shaman out. Wait. I do have enough. Okay, all right. I think Shaman blocks Dusclops and Dusknoir. I'm not sure. We're finding out together. Now, what do we want? We want a... Okay, I don't have Arboliva EX. So we want a... 1 Kakuna. And 1... This will give me 2 Beedrill EXs in total. And then we get Forest of Vitality. Now, Weedle is there, just hanging out. If they get Dusclops on the board by evolving Duskull, which you know they pulled one with their Pokepad, they're going to try to destroy Weedle, probably, because it's a one-hit kill. Yeah, it does how much damage? It does 5 damage counters. That is exactly 50 damage. Let's see. Come on, Shaman. Help me out here, Shaman. Oh, it's an ability. It's an ability. Attacks. Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think it goes through. Because it is an ability. That's a Weedle down, but that's okay. That's okay. We have options here. You don't have to do that in the active spot. You don't have to move your Pokemon. You just wasted that energy. This is from anywhere. You can use the ability from the bench. Interesting. Interesting. They're going to let me take out Dusclops. That's cool. That's very nice of them. So now I have the ability to do 220 damage. What do I want to do with that? Do we want to play Dawn and get another Beedrill EX? I think I do. Or do I traverse time and get another 3 Pokemon? Oh, this is the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't need the stadium now. Where's my Weedles? Uh-oh. They're prized out. Okay. Uh-oh. Do I have energy? No, I don't. Oh, I can retreat. I'm good. Okay. I need a Dunsparce. I might pull a Weedle with the prize card, I guess. I am Weedleless. Come on, Weedle. Come on, Weedle! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we're going to do 330 per turn. But this Beedrill is going to take a lot of damage right now. Also, Beedrill EX is exempt from Shaman's protection because it only protects Pokemon that don't have a rule box. And that right there is a rule box. Any EXs or Pokemon V. I don't know why it specifies that, but yeah. Wow, that's 2 Dragapult EXs. Interesting. Interesting. But in the next turn, we get to do 330 damage. We one-shot Dragapults. If I get an energy, I can swap out my Beedrills, bring up a fresh one, and 330 damage. 330 damage. Swap out another one later. I just need to get energy. I might need to re-engineer the deck a bit to get energy search as part of my trainer card setup. Yep, see, does not protect. So, energy. Give me an energy. Come on, that's all I want. I have done Dunsparce, so I can maybe pull one. Give me an energy. That's all I need. That's all I need. We can get in a winning position here. Thank you. Not just 1, but 2. Should I save this? Probably. Now, if they have boss's orders, like I've got one sitting right here, they can just undo what I just did there and they bring this one back up and knock it out. See ya. That is 2 more prize cards. What do we get? Another Weedle? No, small live and a special red card. Interesting. This is why special red card is kind of eh. Even if they take out one of my Beedrill EXs, I still can't use it because they'll still have 4 prize cards. This only helps you if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining. There's that boss's orders. What did I say? They're just going to jet headbutt it, though. They can't put on enough energy to do a phantom dive. Unless they have something with an ability to... Oh, Shaman it is. Okay, that they're taking out Shaman. Well, they'll be 10 off. But I can attach an energy to Shaman and put the speed drill back out. This is the reason it's good to have a deck where it just takes 1 energy to do so much damage. Hi, Dunsparce. What's up? We're going to be down to 1 prize card remaining after this, and they're going to be out of Dragapult EXs. They're going to be very unhappy with this. You know what? Let's see what we get. Let's throw Lily's Determination out here. Oh boy. What do you know? Let's put it on this guy. Wait, that's 210. Yeah, actually. Because they still can't knock out this Beedrill. Because they do 200 damage. Okay. Well, Phantom Dive does 60 to a benched Pokemon. But they can't do Phantom Dive if they don't have Dragapult EX. That's what I'm talking about. This deck works against Dragapult EX, and that there is no higher praise I can give it. Anton, what's up? Why couldn't Hypno fall asleep? I don't know. Why couldn't Hypno fall asleep? Because it wasn't drowsy? Well, I mean, I guess that was probably some way to say that, but yeah. There we go. They conceded. Yep. That was a good game. Now I think we're ready to jump back in. Let's jump back into ranked. Catch me on the big screen. Okay. What do you mean? Because he wasn't drowsy anymore. I left a word out. I left a word out. Very nice. I like that one. I'm stealing that one. Well, Shaman, I hope you're ready. Gonna need your help here. I think we're going up against Mega Greninja EX. Yeah. The coin and the sleeves. Yep. Shaman! No, that's not what I meant. It's like, I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Not in the active spot. Oh, well. We have these. We should be okay. That is hardly ideal. All right. Okay. I have an energy, right? Yes, I have 1 energy. Beedrill, you might have to wait, buddy. I think I need another energy. Yeah. I just got that extra. I'm just doing lilies anyway. Yeah. Oh, I have our Believer EX. Okay, let's do this. It's a pity because I could have used Traverse Time right there, but that's how it goes. Slow bros before ho-ohs. It's a good one. I probably wouldn't use it, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Also, I like both of those Pokemon, so I'm torn. Why'd you put an extra? Oh, because they need 2 energy for Mega Greninja EX. Okay. What are we getting? Not what I wanted, but okay. All right. Do I want lilies again? Yeah, I do. But also Poképad for... Oh, no. This is the plan. This is the move. I know that might seem silly. Hear me out. Eh? There you go. Then we do this. I need one more Beedrill EX. Okay. That's really powerful for a move you can use every turn if they don't take out your Pokemon. That's really good. Sick. I don't have that one yet. I never pulled this. Unless I... No, yeah, I did. Did I? Wait, that's not Mega Greninja EX. That is Greninja... Oh, God. That is a different Pokemon. You may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand while doing 170 damage for 1 energy. That's very strong. Okay. Bye, Celebi. Jeez. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. But that's an attack. That is blocked by Shaman, but Arvaliva would be susceptible to that. They need this ignition energy. Okay, you know what? Props. You caught me off guard there. I don't know this Greninja like I do Mega Greninja EX. Which is more dangerous. Well, I mean, I don't know, but... Wait. What are you doing? Why don't they know Shaman? What is wrong with you? It's right there. Oh, you silly thing. Here, I'm going to give you the... I don't have any energy now. Oh, they're giving me thumbs up. That's nice. I mean, it is. It is nice of them. Not great. Thankfully. Really don't want to play Meowth here. I want to keep that spot open for Dunsparce. Okay. Which do I want to do? Beedrill EX or Arboliva EX? Beedrill EX. I can Dawn in the next turn to try to get another Beedrill EX out there. Yeah. Yeah, but Anton, how you been? How are things going? It's been a minute. I hope you are well. Respectable damage. What are we getting? Oh, okay, cool. So that doesn't... That's fine, I guess. I need energy, though. But what are you going to do? Do I even have the... Yes, I do. Nice. Whatever. It's fine. It means I can't play Dunsparce anymore, but I'll be doing the damage I need to do. So we're going to lose a Beedrill EX because... Well, no, actually, I'm going to knock out his Greninja EX. Never mind. I was wrong. But they're going to have another one next turn. And it's just one energy to do 170 damage. That will take out a Beedrill. Yeah, what are you going to do? We'll still do 220. Like, we are a little ahead here, I think. Oh, another Weedle. All right. I don't need that. Thank you. I can also pivot to Arboliva as long as I can get a freaking energy card. I really need to put Energy Search into the deck. I need to do that. Oh, now it's Mega Greninja EX. Interesting. This should bypass Shaman because it's not an attack that's doing 60 damage. It is an ability. All right. They're moving and shaking, that's for sure. I don't think we're ahead anymore. I mean, we're ahead in prize cards, yeah, but I think in positioning, they're better off. Mostly because I cannot get an energy card to save my life, other than the two that I got to start with. If I get just one energy here and there, I can then pivot out a Beedrill that got damaged, put another one in, do the same exact amount of damage for one energy. But, yeah. I don't have that. They can't attack with Mega Greninja EX right now. And it takes an energy to use Mortal Shuriken. If they don't have that spare energy in their hand, they can't use the ability. It's not a free ability. You have to discard a basic water energy from your hand in order to do 60 damage to any Pokemon on the board. And they did not have it. That's rough, buddy. Also, I'm not going to let you move for free like that. And now I have an energy. So now this is happening. I would love to get a boss's orders here. I know they're going to retreat that. I did take away their ability to do that for free, but if they get another surfing beach, then they get that back. Stadiums are funny. Stadiums are like, aha, I have turned the tide of the battle, and you have turned it right back. Nicely done. If they just happen to have another stadium in their hand, or of the same kind, or they draw another one on the next turn, or they go looking for it with Team Rocket's Petrol or something. Well, they had the energy there, and they're going to do... So it's going to be 260 total for this Beedrill. They really want to take out this one Beedrill. Again, if I get another energy, then that is going to be fresh Beedrill up here for you to see. But also, our Believer EX would be good here too, because then I place 20 damage on the Mega Greninja EX, and I do 100 damage to something else. Ultra Ball. Okay. They want that for next turn. Not this turn. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I forgot they had that Dunsparce out already. Living the Pokemon dealer life. Is that... Wait, are you a Pokemon dealer? Like a vendor? Oh, okay. Interesting. So they don't want to do 200 damage. They want to do 170, unless they get the three. Unless they get that the ignition energy. Why did we do that? What was that about? What's happening? Huh? I mean, look. Anytime you're down to 2 cards in your hand, you're gonna be a little nervous. But like that. I don't know what that was. Are you serious? Okay. That's awesome. You gotta send me an email. I don't know anyone. I mean, I know the shops around where I'm at, but in Sacramento, how about that? I need energy. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I've been doing a lot of Pokemon stuff lately since for a little while now, and it can be hard to get my hands on things. There we go. I don't need this, but I'll take it, I guess. Now, they did seems like they healed. They I don't know, was it Jumbo Ice Cream or something? Okay. So we do need to use Beedrill for this. And we have another one right here. How about that? Now, if they just used... Oh, actually, they're losing this Pokemon, so never mind. I was going to say they could still take this one out. Yeah, they can, actually. And there, I'm down to 1 prize card. Hero's Cape. You don't say. I like that. I can add 100 HP to any Pokemon now. On my next turn, anyway. But unless they get a boss's orders, which is a possibility, I don't see them taking out one of my Beedrills on this turn. Actually, they can with Mirage Barrage. They can. They can take out this one right here. Because it does 120 damage to 2 Pokemon. They might even go for both of these. And get this one really down. But I win next turn otherwise. I mean, I'm likely winning anyways. I mean, they're still going to need more prize cards than that. And all I got to do is move our Believer up here, and I can just knock out Dunsparce or Frogadier. Like this game is pretty much done. Now, if they make me shuffle my hand, and I don't get an energy, we're in a rougher spot. It's super hard. None of your suppliers is willing to commit any numbers for pitch black. Not a good sign. Basically, the thing is, if you're not charging scalper prices and you're going closer to market, understandable, right? I get that. But like honestly, I'm not looking for anything free. If I can buy stuff at MSRP, that's the best thing. But I like seriously, having chronic fatigue syndrome and trying to be out there at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, trying to wait for a place open, being in line. pretty rough. I don't need a million things. I'm not doing rip and ship. I'm approaching my TCG content, other than the game here, right? Is for a personal collection. I'm trying to build the raddest Pokedex ever. I don't rip and ship. I don't any of that stuff. I'm not like, I just want to get, let me get a pitch black ETB like on launch day or something without having freaking, it's really hard to go do the wait in line things. Yeah, they knew what was up. Yeah, also it's hard for me to keep up with like, I know there's like bots and stuff. I don't want to go that route, but like, you know, the Pokemon Center is very hard to get anything from unless unless you have, I don't know. I'm new to this is what I'm saying. I'm very new to this. It's just, you know, I you know, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, exposure, semi-free. No. I pay for the stuff I get and I make content about opening things and it's a lot of fun. But like, you see this box right here of Abyssai right here? I pre-ordered 3 boxes of this because it's a Japanese set. The English one's not coming out for a while. They came in today. Today. Pitch Black pre-release. I'm going to one on Tuesday. Yay! I got the Japanese set. Like I can't play any of those cards, and they're cool for the Pokédex. They're awesome for the Pokédex. Oh, we won, by the way. I did a little bit more damage. Beedrill EX is goated, y'all. I'm telling you, it is such a good deck. This was a good one too. Like they threw me a curveball with that, like Twilight Masquerade Greninja EX. I'm not taking any pre-orders on Pitch Black. Yeah, I feel that. I've talked to some of the shops around here. They talk about distributors being very hard to work with. I leveled up. Yay. But yeah, also we got up to Giratina rank in Ultra League. So check this out. Not local, not anyone, can't commit. I feel you. I get it. I started playing TCG Live like, how long ago, guys? A couple weeks ago? Maybe 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. We're getting close to Master League here. It is so much fun. Like, I maybe played it a little, like a build and battle thing a couple times, but I'm talking about the ranked. Just like a couple weeks ago. Man, you can learn this game so fast with TCG Live. It's so good. But yeah, we just got to Giratina rank. If I lose, I'm going to drop back to Mewtwo. It's fine. Distributors scalp you. I don't know how, like, it's funny how many parallels there are to the PC industry, because that's like with the RAM shortages and storage and GPU pricing, like distributors are doing that to system integrators as well. It sucks. But no, next time I'm in California, which I might be going to Worlds. I did put in the interest thing. I need to look to see if I've gotten a response on that yet. I might be going to Worlds just for like maybe the one-day thing, because I have friends in San Francisco, so there's other reasons for me to go anyway. So yeah, I'll have to make a trip to stop by the shop. Are you going to be vending at Worlds? It's so funny. I had no idea that you do that. That is very funny. Tails never fails. Tails never fails. Tails never fails. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And I want to go first with this deck. And surprise, surprise, we have Shaman to start off with again. You are a bench warmer. What are you doing? My mill deck might be bad. Too many stage 2 mons. Time to adjust. This is a terrible start. Are you kidding? I could lose in turn 1. All I can do is put an energy on Shaman. I have no other... This sucks. This is terrible. This is terrible. Okay. All right. Do your worst. Oh, I did pull this out of the box of Abyssai that I did earlier. That's a good one. Third best. But it's just... I see that and I'm like, cool. That's for the trade binder. Let me explain what I'm doing with the... Oh my God. Okay. They couldn't really do much either, so that's good. Let me explain what I'm doing with the content that I'm making for... Basically, I'm doing a separate channel for Pokemon stuff. Brayathorn EX, right? Well, I'm going to hold off on that. I have... If I can get... Wait, I can't use another trainer. Okay, well, let's... A supporter, I should say. Do we want Dawn or Lily? We already have Dawn. Let's get Petrol. Okay. So for the Pokemon content, let's just... I can't do anything. I just retreat. I'm not going to retreat. Just... You know what? Meowth, it's time to put in the work, buddy. You're going to take some hits for us while we build up our Beedrills. Okay, so when I started doing this in like around Black Friday, I was like, I was doing a super long stream. I was like, I want to rip some Pokemon packs. I love Pokemon. Okay, rude. Why? That's why. Bye, Shaman. Maybe I'll get a Night Stretcher. I was like, let's just do some Pokemon. Let's just rip some Pokemon packs. And I got really into it. And after a while, I was like, I can't... Oh, come on. This one sucks. I'm not having a good time. I'm having a bad time because I'm not winning. Okay. Yep. Got it. I'm trying to talk here, okay? Jeez. Okay. And I went to like my first card show and I did these things. It was really fun. I had a really good time. I think I need a Beedrill EX. Or no, okay. No. This is terrible. All right, fine. We know how this one's going. I mean, they don't have anything on the bench. That sucks for them, I guess, but... We're doing stuff now. We're doing things. That's great. Okay, let me just say what the content's like. I'm basically on a journey to build the raddest Pokemon, the Pokedex ever. And obviously that is subjective, right? It's not the most expensive Pokedex ever. Just in my opinion, the raddest Pokedex. Whatever card in each spot I think is that I pull is that I like the most is what goes in there. Now I mentioned pulling, right? Like ripping packs. The thing is, I am pursuing a method where I have to approach it like a character in one of the mainline games, Pokemon games. I cannot buy singles because with very few exceptions in a couple of games, you can't buy Pokemon. You have to catch them or trade for them with other trainers or you get promo codes from like Game Freak, and then you get a Pokemon. So those are the 3 ways that I can get Pokemon for my Pokedex. I have to catch them myself by ripping packs. Yeah, they're down to 2 prize cards. This is not going well. What happened to my cards? Did they do something that I missed? Yes, probably. Okay, awesome. No, I don't know. I'm not paying attention right now. I should get a Lilies, but I can't even use it now. I need this. Yeah, let's do another. Well, I have Dunsparce out. That doesn't help me, though. All right, whatever. This one's kind of a loss. So I have to catch them myself by ripping packs, or I can trade for them with vendors or other collectors, right? Or shops that do trades. I'm just not going to get energy. That's just what's happening. I should have gotten a Dunsparce. I didn't do that, though. It's whatever. Or I can add promo cards. Like if I get, you know, like the Sea and Sky collection to do some Crown Zenith, I can use that Kyogre V and the Rayquaza V, and there you go. Those can be upgrades or whatever. Now it's not just about filling each spot, because as I'm getting up to the 1025, rarity does not matter to me. I just want to fill the Pokedex. After that, it can basically be an endless journey of like a shared experience through content of upgrading cards as I go. As new sets come out, I'm like, I need to chase this Darkrai because I want to upgrade that card, stuff like that. And we've basically just been building up enough content for like over 200 shorts at this point. It's going pretty well. Empire of Noise, what's up? Good to catch the live stream. Yeah, glad to have you here. Is it? What are they doing? I've not been paying attention at all. We get a tiny amount of regular wholesale for pre-orders, but on release jumps up to 150% of MSRP. We don't do shows. Yeah, I got you. Actually, best thing about work is kids that took really good care of their Pokemon cards and are rational traders. Smart, disciplined, not desperate. Very cool. Okay. I really should concede on this one. Oh. Well, a little late for this, isn't it? A little late for the hero's cape, isn't it? I guess we're going to drop out of Giratina rank here in just a minute. 5 a.m. Jeez. Sorry, Empire. Yep. Good job. Back down to Mewtwo rank. Okay, we can get that back. But anyways, so I am calling. So this is a specific method, a rule set for building the Pokédex. I should show it to you. It's looking pretty rad. I've been doing this again since December, well, like or early December or late November. You know, early December, Black Friday, right? Or was it Cyber Monday that fell on? I don't know. I don't remember when. I mean, Black Friday is usually in November, but it was very late November if it was in November. And yeah, I only have like 40 or so Pokemon left to catch to fill the Pokédex. And man, I gotta tell you, well, I mean, and chat on can tell you too. Sometimes I do have pretty crazy luck, which is why I think this is gonna work out as a secondary thing. Or a new main thing, I don't know. The PC industry is completely screwed right now. And it's, according to rumors, I should say, but it's not necessarily rumors. It's just going to get worse. AI, the bubble's not bursting fast enough. It's not. Yes, it's very well known that consumers don't want AI. And corporations that have used AI, fired a bunch of employees and implemented AI instead, have been rehiring employees. Ford recently did this. They had to rehire engineers because their AI to evaluate the engineering of vehicles was missing all kinds of obvious stuff. So they're like, hey, come back to work for us, engineers that we fired. We will pay you more money. And they're like, fine, you idiots. Sure thing. Like, corporations are finding out how expensive it's more expensive to use AI than it is to just keep employees on the payroll. It's the bubble's not bursting enough because there's too much of a cyclical thing with the money, with the giant, the big companies and the tech bros. So yeah, RAM and storage are not going to be fixed for like that market is not going to be fixed for probably a year and a half or longer. Sucks, but I just had to pivot. Okay. I'm going to win this one, and I'm going to get back to Giratina rank. This is what's happening right now. Just letting you know. Okay, what do we got? What are we getting? Are you a heads or tails kind of person? You're a tails kind of person. It never fails. It never fails, so that makes sense. Tails never fails. Let's see if that works out. Nope. I guess it does fail 50% of the time. Okay. I want to go first. That was a mistake. I mean, last time went badly, but hey. I'm honestly having like a 50-50 thing on going first. It's not always working out. I'm going to put Dunsparce up front, actually, not Weedle. It's not the worst thing if Dunsparce gets knocked out, I guess. It does kind of mess up that rotation where it gets put back into the deck every time I use it. Oh, they started with their Pheasantipity. That's rough, buddy. But okay. We have an Arboliva EX in hand right now. So I should get a Smoliv going here. Oh boy. Okay. Depends on what they're playing, but this could be very good for me. And we will put an energy here. Okay, pretty good first turn. Anton, quick question for you. Do you happen to know anyone who makes custom binders? I was looking on Etsy for one at one point, and chat correctly pointed out that the person was using AI art, and I was like, I provided my own graphics, but I'm like, I'll hold off on this. But I'm wanting to get a custom Voltex XXL. I have a XXL right now, but it's just a standard one. Oh, they had a pretty good start too. That's not good. This did not go well. Okay. I can't do anything. That is a wasted turn. I could put out a Force of Vitality. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to put that out till I need it. Only Etsy that I know of. Fair enough. Thank you. Yeah, they're developing faster than me. This is less than ideal. I will be honest with you. Oh, they're going to kill my Shaman if they can't. Yeah, because it's an ability. Shaman does not block abilities, only attacks. So this right here, that's a dead Shaman. That is the one downside of going up against the Dragapult EX deck, is that they bring in Dusclops and Dusk Noir, and your Shaman can't block abilities. Because this specifically says, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon that don't have a rule box by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So, yeah. Maybe find a Magic the Gathering alt artist local and have someone paint for you. Maybe a dealer like at a card show. Don't knock off my 1 energy. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I hate Crushing Hammer. You're rude for using that. Meanwhile, I have a Decidueye EX deck. Maybe I should play that a little bit, but I'm not. I'm a little out of practice with it. And that actually is a thing. You got to remember your moves and stuff. Give me a Lilies. Come on. Okay, that works. But I don't have any energy. I have no energy. Ah, sure. It's something. This is going great. This is awesome. It's all the luck. It's all the luck of the draw, man. Doesn't matter how good your deck is. If you can't draw the cards you need. Dealer room at a con. Right on. Yeah. I got you. Well, I have another one of those, I guess. Are all my Lily's Determinations or Celebies just in my prize cards? Is this what we're looking at? Is this what's happening? Now that wasn't protected here because Shaman can't protect Pokemon with rule boxes. Come on! Yeah, I've got no reason to continue this one. This is really bad. Okay. We concede, we move on. Well played. Or in my case, poorly drawn. I'm glad you had a good time. That's great. You win some, you lose some. Literally, that's why that saying is a saying that people say. I am thinking, Anton, that I think they said they wouldn't be ready to spin up production till like 2027 Q3 or something of 2027 or maybe a little later, but it is good that the Pokemon Company is taking a lot of this seriously with the scalping and everything, and they're bringing up such a massive printing facility. Let's go second this time. Let's see if that helps. It hasn't been working out up to now. Okay. I know, I was there. Okay. Celebi, no energy though. Why would I get any energy? Why would that even happen? Okay. Give me one. Give me one energy, please. When my turn comes up anyway. I have Lily's Determination. That's good. That's a start. We can just redraw, drop the forest, redraw. It'll be fine. Are they? No. Are you serious? I'm going up against a fellow Beedrill enjoyer again. Okay. All right. We got to do this. We got to get it this time. This is going to help them too. I know that. But, oh well. Maybe it helped me too. Okay. So we have one bug catching set. We got 2 Weedles. This is good. This is good. Now, the thing is, they went first, meaning they can evolve first. That's why the Forest of Vitality, I put it out there in case I wouldn't get another one. And hey, energy. This is great, actually. It might work out. It might not. We will find out. But now we get to traverse. Now we get to traverse time. Or something. I think I want to bring out the Arboliva EX and start messing with them. But that might not work because okay. I have, what do I have? I have one Kakuna and one Beedrill EX. Probably should have gotten, no, I'm good. This is fine. I think we've got this one. You know what? No, I believe we've got this one. Unless they pull the Beedrill EX. And then we might not got this one. It is a possibility, though. Hope springs eternal. And there's the Beedrill EX. Okay. That just means I'll take out Celebi. But we're coming in with Beedrill second. That's very good. We're going to have the momentum then. Take out the Celebi. Go ahead. This is exactly what happened to me. This is, however, why Arboliva would have been very good to have. Because then we could take out their Kakuna and any Weedles that they bring out. Okay, they're gonna never mind. It's not Kakuna. They're gonna have a second Beedrill EX. Totally fine. We're good. Celebi, thank you for your service. This is the part they're not going to enjoy. Making sure. Okay. Nope. I don't have another Beedrill. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good. I prized 2 of my Beedrills. That's bad. Okay. We have to pivot. We're still going to do this. We still have momentum, but if they're very unlikely that they prized out 2 of their Beedrills. Like I did. We have to knock out one of their Pokemon. I do have a boss's orders. So if they try to do the swap thing, I can just bring this one back. And when we get 2 prize cards, we could get our other Beedrill EX. Yeah, okay. Well, they're going to knock out this Beedrill. Okay. Okay. What's up, Lamphal? How's it going? I gotta say, it is pretty tough the higher rank you get. Of course, that's any ladder that you play. I know, but yikes. So they're gonna pull a Dawn. Yeah. Okay. All of this is coming down to the fact that two of my B drills are in here. That's it. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. Yep. Uh-huh. Bye, B drill. Thank you for helping. And I don't have any more energies. Wait, what? Oh yeah, they're rotating out. Yep. That's what I'm saying. I can still take out this B drill with boss's orders. Or I could Arboliva EX, but I don't have the energy. I don't have energy. We're letting them know we're sad right now. Give me energy, please. Thank you for nothing. That was my chance. No, it's not. Lilies. I just can't boss's orders now. Come on. No energies. Are you serious? Ah, there we go. We got a night stretcher. Okay, I was real mad. And this will help because now I can still do 220. Because I have a Kakuna here. So I can grab an energy. And then that B drill right there. The thing is, I cannot stop them from killing another B drill right now. In this next turn, there's no stopping. I can't boss's orders to bring it forward. I can't do any of that. And those were both of my night stretchers. So this is still we're still losing. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Must be nice to be able to use that for not a dead Pokemon. Yeah. You know what? Let's play a little bit of Mega Greninja EX deck after this. Let's do some of that. I need to take a little break from this deck. It's just consecutive losses is pretty rough. So you got to refresh yourself, change your approach. B-Drill basically got me up to where we are now, which is great. But yeah, we have not taken a single prize card here. You know what? I'm just here. There you go. Enjoy that before I concede. Yeah, this one is a lost cause. Okay. Thanks. I like my deck too. Mega Greninja EX. Let's try some of this. Play one more game. Let's see how we do. Because we have dropped down a good chunk here. We were here. We started out here at the beginning of the stream. And we went, whoop, we don't want to continue that downward trend. I believe. I know we can. I know I can do this. Oh, chair. Don't start drooping now. Really? There we go. This chair every now and then just likes to make sure I'm paying attention, and it just drops a little bit. I have another really nice chair in my garage. I need to go dust off and bring in here. I barely used it before Fractal sent me this one. It's just that gas cylinder. Oh no, hold on. Is this? Well, good. Yes, actually, be a fire deck. Be a fire deck. Yes. Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y. I don't care. Bring it in. Because we are on Mega Greninja EX right now. I need this. Going first is not ideal. Oh yeah, they got the sleeves and everything. Oh yeah. Look at that. We have the whole evolution line here. And they mulligan, so we get a free draw here. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah. I feel a little bit bad. They're obviously weak to fire, but weak to water. Wait. Do they have Lunatone Soul Rock just for the draw 3? I feel like no. I needed something on the bench. But we're grabbing Salvatore here in case we get a Starmie. Although Hilda makes more sense to get my Neo upper energy. Okay. Hilda it is. I can't do anything. I went first on first turn. Can't do anything. What's up, Panther? How's it going? Oh, they're happy with what they drew. That's good. That's good for you, buddy. That's great. So yeah, they just have they might still be running the Charizard deck, but I doubt it. But I guess they're just now they have to have fighting energy. Wait, it is a fire deck. Okay, what? It's a mix of fighting and fire. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna knock out my Froakie. Sorry, Froakie. You tried, buddy. Can't use it yet. That'll be a Mega Greninja EX in the next turn. I should actually... Huh. Yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is good. All right. No, we got this, y'all. We got this. So I put an energy on Staryu, even though I was talking about Mega Greninja EX, right? Well, there's a reason for that. I have the rare candy here to evolve Mega Greninja EX, and then I can use Hilda to get a Mega Starmie EX, and already has an energy there, but Hilda also gets a specific energy card, Neo Upper Energy, which provides 2 energy to Mega Greninja, and I have, you'll see. You'll see. Cerulege, huh? Is that what we're doing? Okay. The only thing is, Meowth is kind of in the way. So that's unfortunate. But their main attacking Pokemon are all weak to water. Like, this is not in their favor. But basically, oh no. My strategy! Ah! Damn it. Stop with the boss's orders. You're not supposed to have more than 4 in a deck. God, now I can't do freaking rare candy next turn, but I can bring out a Mega Starmie. That is so annoying. Stop killing my frogs! Well, at least Meowth is out of the way. This Soul Rock is going to die. Also, I would really... Hold on. I'd really love to have my Monkey Dory out here, but... let's grab the Prism Energy just in case. And I have no way to draw Pokemon here. So we only need the one energy anyways. That's it. Okay. I can't get a Froakie out here now. I don't have a Night Stretcher. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. This Soul Rock's got to go. Shouldn't that be double? It was a water attack. All right. Thank you for the posture check. I did need it. I did. That's not a Froakie. Okay. Or Monkey Dory. I have to remember that this is a Terra Pokemon. It cannot take damage while it's on the bench. Oh, good. Another Soul Rock. Well, hey. Yeah. Or they got it back. That's fine. What does this do again? Search your deck for up to 5 cards and discard them, then shuffle your deck. Discarded energies? Is that what they're doing? Do they have a thing where they can pull back discarded energies into their hand? Something like that? What is it? 24 damage for each energy in your discard pile. Oh, Abyssal Flames. Got it. How many energies are in the discard pile? Ah! And it's 1 energy to do that. Okay. Don't do the crying thing. Okay? Don't cry. I know that this is what you wanted. If I put out a Froakie now, it's just gonna kill it. I need boss's orders. I need to knock this out, but then they're just going to have another one. And another one. This isn't going to help me. Whatever. Hey, Froakie, can you survive a round? 1 turn. I mean, 2 turns, please. I don't know. Well, I'm all out of sorts. Whatever. At least I'll be able to draw 3 more cards, but they're going to be down to 1 prize card after this. Oh, didn't they knock out a... No, they didn't. They did not. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Cool! Yay. Yeah, this is not going well. I like, seriously, they're about to have a fire Pokemon destroy a water deck. Sure, I'll use your Prism Tower. I can't seem to draw my own stadium, so why not? Don't need this right now. I don't need it. And I got another energy. That's great. If I could just get to... No, I mean, still. I can't damage this when it's on the bench. I cannot do it. Boss's orders is exactly what I needed here, and I could not get it. And they killed all my Froakies. So, Froakie dead. What am I supposed to do? I'm selecting... third time's a charm. Oh, cool. Surfing beach. Maybe that would allow me to put my Froakie right in front of them so they could just kill it easier. I mean, if they're going to steamroll me, I might as well lay down a red carpet for it. I shouldn't drink that now. I should have finished it earlier if I wanted it. Just do your bajillion damage here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is 30 damage per energy card. It's in there. So 360. Please just do it. You don't need to do all the song and dance. This is already happening. Oh yeah, get your Charcadet out of the discard pile. Put it right back in. There you go. You have another one of these guys. This is my first time ever facing this deck. Okay, never encountered it before. It's a more complex strategy-ish. It's about getting energy cards in your discard pile. I mean, I need you to understand. I have like 11 energy in my deck. They have like 13 just in their discard pile right now to get that 330 damage, not 360. Yeah. Yeah. At least I have a Froakie, which is going to be a Mega Greninja EX. Screw you, buddy. I was very excited about this match. I wish they hadn't spoiled that for me. Why did I... No, I wanted to click off of it. Why would I even do that? There is no... I have no other water Pokemon. All right, it's fine. It's fine. That was just a really good deck. Like that cooked me. It didn't matter that they were double weak to my Pokemon. I just would have had to draw really well to beat it because they activated that strategy really fast, getting basic energies in. I mean, not really. It took a while, but I wasn't fast enough to beat it. I couldn't draw well enough to beat it because they kept sniping my Froakies. It would have been pretty simple if I had my Mega Greninja EX. Why is stuff fall? I just cleaned in here. What do you mean stuff falling down? Anyways, they played really well, and that deck was awesome. It's really cool. But that's part of like being new to this and just playing and playing and playing is that you're gonna encounter stuff you've never seen before, and that's actually kind of fun. Frustrating at times, obviously, but it's fun. Let's try this again. Not the same thing again, please. How are you supposed to pronounce this name? Okay, they chose heads. Okay, well, sure. What is with this Lego looking surface in their coin? Kind of interesting choice there in that design. Three Staryus off the bat. Interesting. Interesting. I'll do 2 of them and a Froakie. This is generally not one that you want to have on your front lines. It's meant to just allow your Pokemon to, basic Pokemon, to move around freely. This is going to be one of those decks that has a lot of basics. We're probably going to be seeing Mega Kangaskhan EX, my favorite. Okay. If we get Pokepad, we should be able to get Monkey Dory out here. Now, had we gone second, we would have been winning this one already because we got Salvatore. But that does mean we'll be able to get Mega Starmie EX out quickly. But Energy Retrieval is not helpful. I don't have anything in my discard pile. That's a late game card that you want to get. Or mid or late, I mean, later game, not late game. But it's okay. Here we are. It's kind of useless to analyze a game from like halfway through round 1. Okay, Dragonair. So, Dragonite, huh? Okay. Haven't really fought many Dragonite decks, or whatever this deck is. Oh boy. I was about to talk about like, oh, they don't have anything on their bench. If I can get one energy, we can win this next round. No, we can't. It's 120 damage. But yeah, still good damage. But Precious Trolley, they get to get any number of basic Pokemon and put them on their bench. And if they have a bunch of like, you know, you got your Mega Kangaskhan EX, it's a basic Pokemon. And just other EX basics that are super strong and just like, yeah, you put them out right away. This is about to get real ugly. Eventually, anyway. What are we doing? Did they time out? I think they timed out. This isn't the way I want to win, man. Come on. All that work to go get your ace bet card and it times out, or they just, I don't know, their DoorDash arrived or something. Are there bots in these? I mean, that is a bot-like name, I'll say that, other than not having a bunch of numbers at the end. Saint Lake 7, what's up? Welcome. What's the best bang for buck pre-built right now? That is a tough question. Considering, I mean, okay, so if you read the description, you'll see that, I mean, I do still help with PC stuff. There just haven't been many people asking because global shortage, all that stuff, you know, pretty rough. No energy, of course. Of course. Dude, what is with tonight and not pulling any energies? Yeah, obviously. Okay. I can't do anything. Okay, all right, end turn. What did they do with their precious? Oh, wait, no, it's supposed to go under their bench. They didn't use their precious trolley. Why? That's crazy. You're crazy. It might be a bot. Anyways, if you look at the description, for me to help you, I can't do it without knowing, like, bang for buck could mean I have $4,000. What's the best bang for my buck? If you don't give me a budget, I can only assume that you have infinite money. And also, bang for your buck is different for someone who wants to game and stream and edit video and do all this, or if you just want a gaming PC. I don't know anything about you and your particular needs and budget and what your expectations are. That's why we have a form that you fill out. Now, you're coming in at the end of the stream, pretty much. Yeah, it is 12:01 a.m. I end usually at 12 a.m. Central. What you can do for the Thursday stream to be prepared for that is go to the description, click the link there, the first link right there, and fill out that form. And then on Thursday, come into the stream earlier, please, because I stream 8 to midnight on at Central on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Sundays are just gaming streams, though. But I should just start saying Tuesday, Thursday, because I do that on a different YouTube channel. Yay, we won by accident. Okay, cool. Anyway, fill out that form. It'll put you on the list, and it provides me with information that is far beyond just bang for buck, because that means different things to every different person. If your budget is $800, you just take whatever you can get, because the market is awful right now. It is extremely bad. The best sort of litmus test for that is we expected a $700 Steam machine. It is over $1,000 for something that is barely better than a console. It's pretty rough. So, yeah, tough times. Anyway, so yeah, fill out the form that is linked in the description, and then you'll be on the list to get help on Thursday. That doesn't expire, but you did come in at the end of the stream, so I was just playing some TCG live because nobody filled out, there was nobody to help out yet. There is stuff to buy out there. If your budget is, if you're just trying to game at 1440p and your budget is like $1,600 or $1,500, something like that, you could probably get something pretty decent. It's just, you have to remember that we are in the midst of an intense global shortage and price hikes, price gouging. The market is nearly completely broken right now. But there's stuff out there, and I can help steer you away from any of the truly bad stuff that you'll probably find on Amazon and Newegg and stuff like that, to an actual system integrator that'll give you a quality PC with a good warranty for a decent price, if the best that they can manage anyway, because it sucks for them too. They're doing their best. But yeah, come back in on Thursday after 8 p.m. Central, and well, more before midnight, not close to midnight like this, and I'll be able to help you out. And give me some kind of response or something if me saying all that stuff was any good for you, if that helped you out, because you do need to do that. That is part of the deal. If you want help here, is that you do need to fill out that form. It is not optional, but hey, it's free help. You can put in a few minutes to fill out a little form, okay, to make my job easier and more effective. Okay, we got, all right, so not really enough to do a raid right now, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So no Twitch raid, but thank you guys for watching. I'll be back Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, and I need to change the thumbnail. It's not just PC stuff now, and the thumbnail makes it look, it's from the heyday of helping tons of people out every stream with finding PCs, back when you could buy them easily. But anyways, that'll be it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Will do. Thank you. Awesome. See you Thursday. I'm looking forward to helping you out. There is stuff out there, and we'll find you something good. But that's it. Take it easy, guys. Take care. See you Thursday. And until then, peace. I already said take care, so I can't say my normal thing, okay? All right. Bye.
Let's go, nerds!